Greetings, travelers! Welcome to my table. We've got quite a story for you today, so why don't you pull up a chair and stay a while. So when we last left our adventurers, we had finished our long journey to the city of Thurlder, sat through a meeting with the king in which we learned we were to fight a war in 3 days if we chose to join him. And we spent the day shopping. Now we sit here at the end of our day in the tavern.
It looks exactly like the tavern and the Ventureslayers. They feel right at home.
Did we learn anything about what we would be fighting or what they're
Nope.
Nope,
We have
nothing at all.
no idea what it is.
Just that we'd be
Oh my
fighting
fucking-
somebody somewhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they're just on alert.
Well, at least I'm playing a hobgoblin. Hobgoblin's like conquest, so it's like at home a little bit.
You're not the one conquesting, though.
But we're gonna help them, so it's like
Yeah, we're not even conquesting, we're defending the homeland.
Oh, they're getting a tick. I thought that this was like a straight up they're meeting somewhere in the middle war zone type deal. Okay, never mind.
Now, ships have shown up outside at the shore to the northeast of Thurlder, and
Oh yeah, no.
we're marching
blow
with an
those up,
army to
please.
meet them as they arrive on the shore.
Yeah, no, let's blow that up real quick, cause that's
But yeah, we have 2
Break up the
days
harbor.
after tonight to prepare.
And we spent most of it
so
shopping
fun.
yesterday.
You know, we spent the first of 3 days shopping. So we have the whole of
think
the
we
second
should,
day, and then we're leaving on the third day.
Oh yeah, GM, how long does it take for Snelly to enchant something?
It depends. Mostly on
And how much it costs.
cost and how much time she actually
Yeah.
puts into it.
It was 200 GP she wanted for the periaptive wound closure.
Yeah, so it's probably an uncommon.
It's an uncommon.
Yeah.
It took her like a whole week to make Gem of Brightness.
Yeah, but she was only putting in time. She didn't spend full. I think she only spent 1 full day actually working on it. Whereas for the rest of it, she was just using 10 minutes in the morning to work on it as her
Well,
feet
given-
allows.
Given that I think she typed in chat, she's gonna spend the 3 days crafting, which be
Yeah,
able to make
she's
it.
gonna spend the whole of the second day crafting, so it should be ready by the time we're getting ready to march off? Question mark.
I'll keep that in mind.
No one has said no. So I'm assuming
No,
that
I was saying question mark because I don't know exactly how much
What she's up to.
it
yeah.
takes it off for the time she
Oh.
spends working on it.
Oh, for that, okay.
I have her stat page for it somewhere. I just don't want to bring it up right now.
Uh-huh.
But I think
It
she
should
puts
be
in
on
a
her-
full day's work. It should be close to done, if not done. Because she's probably going to burn 16 hours of the day on it, we would guess.
Dear God.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, so we're still on the evening of the first day?
Yeah, the evening of the first, we had just performed for the crowd, getting a standing ovation and lots of gold and such.
Mm-hmm. That's after an hour and a half of Nala being like, okay, you want to join me on stage? You're going to get changed. This is a nope. This is a nope. We're going to change
40-minute
all of you.
detour for fine clothes, basically.
Yeah, so, we got, Cal some nice button-down shirt that
I forgot to add it to
He's
my
ex-
inventory, actually, while I'm thinking about it.
that he has to take off before. Oh, he only puts on for performances. Now will kill him otherwise. We got Maria, just pretty much just a skirt to add to her outfit. So, because like Snelly says, you don't dress like a thought around rich people, and that kills me.
Also, I thought we already did the whole dancing thing already.
We did. I'm just recapping for John. He wasn't there.
Oh.
Think.
And then Nala, she already had her own dress, and we got Thorn that little suit looks so cute in.
Dapper as shit now.
Huh?
So
I
looks
should
dapper
get
as shit now.
do you think I should get a tangerine or something like that?
A
Yeah.
tambourine.
Yeah, just
Something
take while
that she can
I'm
play
doing the
while she
dancing.
dances.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or you know those they're just long fabrics, you know, that flow in the air. What do you call
Yeah.
it? Streamers.
Ribbons.
Yeah, I can always get a veil for my guy,
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah. Well, because I heard a little bit about you guys doing some performance stuff. I just decided, you know what, that proficiency I get with whatever I wanted, I'm like, I'm just gonna take some drums.
Yeah, so
Feels
now we
good.
got the drums, now we got a whole fucking band that we gotta name.
Yeah, it's like you guys are missing the background drumming, and now you have it, so it's just perfect.
Now we
It's the
need to
last
come
thing
up
you
with a
needed.
band name and a party name.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Well, our party name is our band
The
name.
band name, yeah. Which, funny enough, we're going to talk about when Snelly gets here.
Hey, that would be actually kind of useful if we have we travel around as a band party and then turn around we're a adventure party and whoop it.
Dude, if we actually get popular from adventuring, fucking set up our own concerts. Yeet.
Yeah. Or make some like t-shirts and stuff or coffee cups. Or our logo.
But anyway,
Skill
don't
level
talk about
20
names.
selling merch.
Don't talk about names until Becca's here, because I don't
Alright.
feel like, because that was what I was going to bring up in roleplay today, but then everyone decided not to show up, so it's like, fuck.
You know that'd be funny if that basically how would Umber or Snelly will get her like she can make stuff for us for selling as merchandise.
Oh yeah, I mean that's one way, definitely. So we got ideas. I have a little like thing I want to bring up. Hopefully before we go off to war. But anyway,
Get ourselves killed.
yes. Pretty much. Last thing we left off, or the last thing that I remember before session closed, was Maria giving Nala the necklace of Gem of Brightness kind of thing. Yes, and Nala was speechless because she's never received something so expensive. Jesus,
So expensive.
well, as a gift. Usually, you know, what her parents saved, you know, for their food and everything they needed, they would go and like donate to like the poor or help with the orphans. So, you know, they never like collected the wealth kind of thing.
Yeah.
Despite normal dragonborns, but this one, her mama grew up pretty humble, so she maybe her father hoarded a little more than her mama, but so she's just like like this is like the next best thing to her loot, but that's definitely gonna be useful since she can't see in the dark, but
Yeah, I thought of that idea for you.
yes, so I don't have to carry a torch anymore.
I have night vision, so. Also, her face is extremely faint, like flashed, or like not flashed, but like red.
Flustered was the word you were
Flustered.
looking for.
Flustered.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, we got this. Words are hard
I
sometimes.
cannot say for the hell of me.
It's okay.
Uh,
But other than that, that's unless you know Nala was just going to get ready for bed then, and then
Yeah. I think we're all ready
Yeah.
to.
and then I
Tuck
basically
in.
sit at the feet of your foot of your bed. It's like I'm a cat curled up in a ball.
whatever works, man. You might get kicked, but come on.
I just moved in a better location. It's like one of those days, like I'm going to end up sleeping on your face
Yeah, I can
like
see
a
that.
cat.
Yes. You know, it's
Like
funny.
that.
The whole time you were fighting the others about that you weren't a dog, but now you're calling yourself a cat. So it's like, oh,
Yeah. Cats are more elegant. They will look even cuter when they sleep on their owners' faces.
Big
Uh-huh.
meow.
But you're not a cat, so I'm not really sure how that translates. But
Yeah, well, kobolds, kobolds do wag their tail when they get excited. So I do this. I do my research. Also, Dragon Wardens also have that same ability too.
Yeah, but they try not. I like to think that they're a bit prideful and try to be stoic. So it's like you
Yeah.
guys probably, like I mentioned before, definitely saw it a little bit when Nala saw her brother for the first time in 2 years. So she's just like, like trying to restrain it, but she couldn't help but give it away. So
Out of curiosity, does your tail wag when I give you the gift?
it's kind of like, it doesn't go like crazy, but it's just like, oh, like a swish.
It just catches herself about to do it and stops it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of just like that kind of like the initial like, oh, surprise kind of jump, and then she does like a little swing, and then and that's it. Like, oh, that's nice. Like, okay. But if anything, she looks also just as sad, like not embarrassed or flustered, just like, oh shit, this is nice. But yeah. So, but if anything, if anyone else wanted to do anything tonight,
Not really.
Jones?
Gones?
That wasn't even close.
What did he say?
I think he was trying to say Jones, but it's
I
not
think
my
he was
name.
trying to say your name, but he can't English good today.
Yeah.
It's a Friday.
Just say John like everybody else.
Okay, you just
John.
call me John. You're not gonna call me Johannes. It's a stupid, complicated name. That's more of a joke.
I'm tempted to call you Saints. How about
Well,
You can call me whatever you want to call me.
considering Saint Johann is Saint John of God.
That's the joke. Yep. God damn it.
that? So John, what are you gonna be doing?
I mean, the first day, I already talked with Mike about buying a thing, and that's about it, unless there's something like an event going on around here within the next few
Not
days.
particularly. I mean, you could make up on the shopping you missed last session, but other than that, like Snelly wanted to hang out at the blacksmith and get her stuff done. Cal's also going to go to the blacksmith because the only thing he really cares about in this town is going on there.
Did I get my my dagger from the blacksmith?
You could pick it up in the morning.
I mean, would they have like a magic shop around here?
There is no magic shop in this town.
There you go, then. Probably, I don't think there's much for
Our potions are expensive as shit.
I've heard. So I heard the meme, Mike, that they overcharge their potions. Oof.
Yep.
So
Have extra
I got,
adventures coming in, so they up the prices to try and make extra profit.
I
You
got-
Snelly
can't
talked him
really
out of
blame
it.
them, but at the same time.
I got Snelly to get it dropped by to original price.
So now they gave them a gnomish-ry of, alright, you can't be doing this shit.
Hey man, you know what? She has that attitude of like, bitch, it's my way and the highway, or the highway, and like, okay, if that didn't work, then maybe we can meet in the middle. Because out of character, I'm really bad with confrontation if I think it makes sense, and I hate arguing otherwise. So it's like, unless this person's like charging 100 for a 50 gold piece health potion, it's like, well, that makes fair business sense, but I don't want to pay that much. Snelly, can you talk to him?
Yeah, fair enough. I one time played a bard that was super stingy about selling stuff to people, that he was like, alright, I'm gonna trade you my stuff for things that cost more, and I'm gonna go trade that for things that cost more as well. And then eventually sell it all, because fuck you. He got a Vorpal Blade for like a 2 sets of +3 armor, and that was it. Like, delicious. Because a Vorpal Blade's like 100k, +3 armors are like, at least in that campaign, were like 25k each.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
A friend of mine made this picture for me, but I told him, like, a kobold is like around 3.5 feet tall, and they're like, oh,
Oh.
also it's a chick, so it's like, oh, okay.
Yikes! You got both of it wrong. It's like, alright, well, oops.
Okay, so what's everybody else doing with their day? I know
This-
Nala had plans. Maria's got to pick up her dagger.
Yeah.
Just so I can get some kind of order of how we're playing this out.
What kind of, like, I guess shops are here that I could look into?
Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to do.
Oops. I'm just like, I don't really know what else to, particularly do here. Aside from, like, just chill.
Yeah.
I hang
there-
out with
is,
one of the other PCs, but I mean, like, everyone's doing something, so I'm like, well,
Is there a library in town?
You could probably find a bookstore.
I would like to go to a bookstore. I have the map, so. No, you wanted to go with me with the bookstore?
If it's the next day, she wanted to do her own thing.
Oh, alright, I'll go alone.
So
I'll probably tag along for the bookstore, because I don't know if there's much going on with the shops if Mike didn't really prepare them.
No, they're prepared. Like, we had a series of shops. I just forgot to reveal the information about the shopkeepers.
Yeah, we might find maybe find some books to help us with the slight educational. Maybe we can find a book that one of you guys can read, like a romantic book.
You assume our characters
Cal-
care about romance.
I was thinking of giving Cal a book.
here, try to work up on your
Try to learn about emotions you don't feel.
Oh my god. No,
Okay. You should have all
Yeah.
the NPCs from last session in the important
Yeah,
people
for a
section.
second I was looking at everyone, it's like, okay, so we got basically shoppers. Then I saw Lord Whipplekin, I'm like, okay, not only is the name giving me a giggle, he's not a shopkeeper. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he was the advisor to the king. I don't think I revealed the king's info either. Now I'm
I
thinking
am
about it.
Groot.
He didn't.
Sorry, I saw that picture. I just thought of I am Groot.
Well, he is an Arboran, so he is a tree person.
Hey, who's the Black Rose Taylor? Oh, that's her.
Valerie.
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Legit.
thank God, Thwart wasn't actually paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they would have paid like 2% attention, he would have looked at her and been like, okay, I need someone to throw me at her.
Okay, and the
Okay.
info for the
what
king's
does
up
the
there
king
too.
look like a chick?
The king? That's a dude.
Look for a chick for me. Looks like
Nah, it looks like a dude to me.
Wait, which one?
Montana.
Montavious.
Oh, that's a fucking dude.
Like, this man looked like he might have cut someone in half.
Yeah, he looks like he had a bra for a second.
Oh no, that's just the chest guard.
All right. Then I swear to God, you are a really good artist, DM.
I didn't do the art for Montavious.
No, I was just talking about the other art.
Everyone else, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I know, I liked it.
I think almost all of them are up on my Twitter right now.
What do you think? Oh, you have a Twitter?
Yeah.
Is your thing hooked up to your account?
Do I know?
Now you're in trouble.
Do you have your Twitter page on here? Can I get to it?
It's not up here right now. I'll give it to you after the session.
Okay. I want to see all the. Is there any lewd art that you have in there?
Not currently. Not saying I don't do it, but there's none on my Twitter right now.
Huh.
Anyway,
That's good to know.
y'all want to roll me initiative so we can get an order of who's doing what?
Sure.
Sure. Would Maria care if I tagged along with the book place? Because it's like, I don't have much to do.
Yes, I prefer having someone with me because I'm a small, adorable thing that could be easily picked up and ran off with.
Okay, fair enough.
And there's other kobolds here, but I have a feeling that my character's probably from a tribe of kobolds that instead of letting the women help them hunt with the men, they prefer them staying behind to taking care of the eggs.
Oof, opposite of normal kobold culture.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll initiative even though I'm tagging along, DM, or
You can if you want.
Alright.
He rolls a 6. Nope.
Nope, just make sure thing go first.
Hey, DM, have you thought of have you ever drawn his character or John's character?
Yeah. He never really gave me a description, so I drew what I imagined him to look like.
Yeah, it's a description, kind of, but, hold on, do I have it all typed? No, I don't have it typed up in the bio, hold on. It's
You didn't type it
basically
in
the
the
same
bio?
way.
You didn't type it in the bio?
No.
No, like, so I keep forgetting that there's even a bio section of the sheet, because I don't usually use the sheet. I usually use the, shaped character sheets.
In a different format.
Yeah, it's like in a different place, so like once I don't see it on the sheet, I'm like, wait a minute. Where would I put it? Yeah, I'll get that typed up for you if you want to give it a shot, or if you've already drawn them.
Yeah, I got a version of him, but the only real difference is I think in my version he has green skin as opposed to the red in your player image.
Yeah, Hobgoblins tend to have the red, but basically what I imagine difference is he wears like nicer clothing. He's not like this fucking barbaric looking dude. Looks a little barbaric in his art.
Okay, so we're now traveling to a bookstore. Alright, you walk into the bookstore. There's piles upon piles of books, like even beyond the shelves. Like there's tables stacked up and a few piles on the floor every now and where. Like this place is kind of a cluttered mess.
Oh, while
me of
we're
college.
walking there, walking there, DM, can I do a ritual detect magic?
You have to stay still to perform a ritual, so you can't really do it as you're walking.
Oh, before I go into the
Good.
store. Is that okay?
I don't see why you couldn't just cast it as a normal spell. You're basically taking a day off.
Because he is armor strip. All right, fine. I cast.
If you don't wanna, I can do it.
So you both have it.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, you want?
I'll
wanna
do
do
it
it?
if you wanna. Yeah, I'll do it if you wanna just save your spell stuff. It's cool. I have a big sword for reason. If you need
Yeah.
anything.
Also, I before like we go into the shop, I point to my book and like you can see what it looks like and stuff. Have you ever seen it?
I don't believe so. No.
I think he was
Art
there when you
reference.
found the second book, but he didn't pay
Yeah,
any
and it was
attention
never
to it.
posted. Like
Yeah,
you know,
I point out I point out my book. I'm gonna put reposted pictures. But basically, I point out a book. It was like I am looking for a book just like this one.
If you find a book in a language that no one can read, that's the right book.
Yeah. There. This is what it looks like, and it has a different color stone to it.
All right.
Can you help me with looking for this thing?
Sure.
All right. We'll go into the store.
Just for casual conversation, you'd probably ask, why do you think one of the books that looked like this would be in the bookstore?
I don't know. I'm always going to places looking for it. Sometimes people don't know what it is, so it's a book.
It just goes around circulation. That's fair.
Yeah.
Never know what could end up at a used bookstore.
Yeah.
So
So you're actually in the shop now, I'm assuming?
yeah, I'm in the shop, and do I see the shop owner?
You see a small gnomish person in the back, just nose deep in a way too big for them book.
I gently cough. I'm like, excuse me.
Yes, dearie.
I'm currently looking for a book. It looks just like this one. It's part of a series.
Well, you've come to the right place for books. As far as one like that, I don't think I have one.
Is it okay if we look around and see if we can find something like it?
Be my guest.
Also, do you have any like romantic novels?
I'm sure I have a few drama type books around. I've got a little bit of
Awesome.
everything in here.
I have a lovely friend that should probably have something to read.
Chuckle.
Okay. So what do I have to roll for something?
If you're looking for a specific book, you could.
I'm maybe looking for my book and also the other book, like a romantic one.
Investigation. This place is pretty cluttered, so it'll probably take you a hot minute to find it.
What is on your end? Do you see anything?
What?
Wait, what?
You did detect magic thing.
Yeah. Like, do I see any books that are particularly magical? Also, if you want to help me investigate, I have an 8 in the modifier. He's got the good int skills.
Yeah. Investigation? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can either roll your own or give me advantage. It's your choice.
I will help you with it.
Alright.
Okay, so advantage. Yeah, 27. You're gonna find the romance section pretty easily, but as far as magical books, there's no more than magical sealing charms on any of these.
I point that out.
Magical sealing?
Yeah, like to keep the book shut, so you'd have to present an item or a code phrase to open it.
You have to buy to read. Smart.
I actually looked at those, the ones that are sealed shut.
Books of various titles and subject matters.
Interesting.
Mostly just stuff people wanted to keep private, like family recipes, stuff like that.
Oh, wonder how much these will cost. How many are these? So are they? How many are there?
There's probably about 3 with such enchantments on them. Now I can't speak.
It's contagious on now. What kind of books in particular would the 3 be? You mentioned one was like a cooking one.
Another one would be some sort of journal. And the third one seems to be about metallurgy.
Metal?
Metallurgy, the working of metal.
Oh, yeah, we're taking these.
What does the journal seem to dictate? Like, does it have anything that gives a hint as to what's inside, or just
Seems to
leather
be
bound?
a fairly plain and weathered journal.
I will take these. I'll take them up and see if how much these cost.
Out of
Yeah,
character, weren't you broke as hell last session?
What?
Out of character, weren't you broke as hell last session?
Not really. I'm
No,
100.
it just hurt because you didn't expect to spend so much. You
Yeah,
know, it's like
I
you
had-
buy all
I
the
had-
food, and you're like, oh man, that's a lot of money.
See, I got 179 gold right now. So
Oh, so you're not hurting that bad, but
no, I'm not earning that bad.
He was pretty.
But I think these will be perfect gifts. Do you think? As I look up at is your name is John for this character?
his
No,
character.
for the character, it's Aaron.
Aaron. Aaron, do you think these would be a perfect gift for most of our
Especially
campaign?
the cooking book would make a good gift. The metalworking book depends on who you give it to. Journal's
I was
interesting me a
thinking
bit.
of
though.
Snelly.
Ah.
Well,
Yeah.
she works with metal, so
Yeah, that'd be perfect for her.
and Cal can have the thing, and if he can figure out open these.
I've only opened over a little while of trying to dispel it.
Yeah. So I come up and it's like I would like to buy these 3 books if it's okay.
Give me a moment to just check out which ones these are. She says, putting on a pair of ridiculously thick glasses.
Soda can glasses. Yes.
Do you have a picture of what she looks like?
I do not.
Oh. I'm just thinking of her as like everyone's grandma kind of thing.
Pretty much.
Basically.
Just tiny gnomish granny. It's basically this character.
She has like a plate of cookies for everyone who comes in.
I don't
Oh
think-
my god, I found it.
What?
Well, it's not 100% gnome, but it kind of gets that grandma look across pretty easily. This is the first thing that popped up with big glasses. When I searched that up, I'm like, oh boy. It's like a gnome and a tiefling put together.
That is perfect. Hellish
Yeah,
cookies.
pretty
in
much.
one of her-
Hellish cookies.
They can take your soul away, but they're very good.
I'll
They
take-
were baked by the hellfire.
I'll take 12 gold apiece on these, dearie.
12 gold apiece.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to pay for them all, Maria, you can pay for the journal since I'm interested to see what's inside of it.
You want to buy the journal?
Yeah.
All right. All right, then.
Is there anything else you
Yeah.
guys would like?
What is your? What do you have a like a classical romantic book? Like what's your opinion on one that you like?
This is a very old gnome woman.
Hey, that means
I
she's
know.
read a lot of books, so she has a good couple ones that she absolutely loves, especially ones that she read in her youth. So, come on, book boy, you got this.
Mike's just like, oh man, I have to come up with one on the spot. Fuck.
Yeah, they come up with a good title.
title's the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
Dear God.
You got
Hey,
this.
if you need a moment, you can take a moment, man.
No, I just rolled percentile on how lewd the book she was gonna give you is.
Yay.
I rolled the
Yes.
I rolled the 98.
Oh my
Dude,
god. Oh
She's an
no.
old granny. She heard romance and she was like, "Oh, you want one of those books?"
First I rolled the D20, which I made public, but then I rolled the D100. I kept private, and yeah, the D20 came out 18 to see if she had anything in stock. She does with the 18.
Oh
With
no.
the 98 on the die.
Man, whoever's writing that book, it's just like not even a book. It's just porn pictures.
And you open it up. Every
Whoa.
tentacle spell sounds come from inside the book.
I have a feeling the moment that Thorn comes in here and hears that I have this book, he's going to rip it from me.
Oh my god.
Look, it's gonna be like, porn? Yeet!
That is too. I'm sorry. But it's gonna be one of those trashy novels. You know, you get like the first book chapter in, and it's like, okay, here we go. Not that I would know, but right, Maddie? Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second.
So,
Okay. So the book is called The Lusty Yanti Maid.
Oh
I
no!
got the reference. Ooh.
Really?
This
Come
is
on.
a meme in my other group, except it was a one-to-one joke. This is better.
Well, I was gonna go for lizard folk to be more on the nose, but
do it. No, it's a maid, but it's a.
I literally googled
Kobold.
fantasy porn names. And that
Yeah.
was the first thing that came up.
Oh my fucking god!
It's about a maid kobold.
So anyway, are you buying this Yanti porn or no?
Yes. I have to buy it now.
That'll be another 10 gold.
All right. So what is how much? If I equal up of how much it costs for all
34
this?
in total if Aaron's buying the other book.
Yeah.
All right. I will hand her the 34 gold. Oh my god!
Just had to go there.
Had to go there.
The DM goes like, you know what? I'm looking forward to today's game. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Just
I got to
having
play.
a good old time.
It's like this. Librarian, do you have any romance novels? And
Yeah.
it's like,
Just the way you worded it, she's like, yeah, here's some porn.
Oh my god.
At least
Yeah.
It's like when you say, I
Would
need
this
some
book actually
study
have-
books.
would this book actually have some storyline for it? Like it's not straight up porn. It's just actually
Yeah,
has
like,
some.
it's an actual story, but the pages that do have images are kind of stuck together a little bit.
They probably get extra and very descriptive.
I was like okay I don't really get the idea of like her like she's like winking like yeah I'm like okay put it like I would read it later like put it in my side bag and put the two other books
Where's
Okay.
the kind of person that's like,
so,
oh, recommendation? I'm not going to back. I'm buying it right away. Yes.
I didn't care what you have to say about this book. I want it. Just the title was enough to get me interested.
Yeah, I saw made. Yeet.
so
Anything else
basically,
you want with this bookstore, or?
no I'm
There's
good.
nothing else magical. That's about
Okay,
it.
on to knowledge shit then.
Yeah, we walk back.
When you go, should have started with that.
Do you feel a slight disturbance of the force now?
You know, it's like, ugh. What was that? But Nala would have gone to the market, and well, I don't know where she would buy one, but I bet there would be one. I like
Why are
a
we here?
little.
Because this is
Huh?
where Nala wanted to go.
Yeah,
But
he
she's
had it
narrating
ready.
stuff that she's doing on her way.
Okay.
Yeah, and well, first she's gonna go quickly and grab like a pretty, just a little small basket and pick up some apples, a little bread, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of ham,
A
or
little picnic.
like a little, not too much of a picnic, just a little lunch, and salami and all the good stuff, and uh, you can tell me how much that is.
Probably about 12 silver.
Yeah, with a little little knife to cut the meat with. And then she's gonna go up to the
Doing your
gate.
dagger.
Well, we'll see. She has enough for both her and her brother, but just in case he can't have lunch with her, she's gonna, he can give it to someone else. Or lunch or breakfast, whatever time of day it is. She's gonna go up to the gates and like wait for a moment where it's not super busy, and then she's gonna ask for. Now I said that he was clanless, but I'm not really sure what they would name him, or if you let him go with their last name.
I believe you recorded him as joining Clanless.
Yeah, the clanless. Okay. Hold on real quick. There's another thing I forgot to open. I could have done while you guys are doing that shit. Give me a second.
It's so much time.
Oh, shut up. That's the wrong one. Give me a second. Now, Quinn. Okay. I have a hard time with this name. I thought I would have a better time,
I'll be right back.
but okay. Okay, so she goes up to the gate, and does she see him? Like, she kind of like peeks around the corner, like, I don't want to like disturb anyone, but
He's currently sitting in the guardhouse that he was in previously when we visited.
yay! She's gonna quietly sneak over and be like, "Now, Quinn, are you busy?
Oh, it's just you.
Oh, just me. Fuck you."
I was waiting on a higher up to arrive.
Oh shit! She like looks around. Oh, okay. So, so I guess you can't have brunch.
I've got some time to kill. He won't be here until the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, she steps in with her basket and pretty much lays it all out, and she's like, well, again, I can come by later tonight if you want, and cook up a meal or whatnot. But I just wanted to see you. Yeah, I got to meet the king yesterday, and but
how'd
first,
that
if anything,
go?
no, but before that, how are you doing? How's it been being in the military?
Mostly boring since I got put out here. At least back in the city, I got to break up a few fights every now and again.
There's nothing too crazy going on.
Occasionally we get somebody trying to smuggle counterfeit goods through. Or are there things that aren't allowed here? Contraband,
Like
that's the word I was looking for.
what exactly is illegal here?
Not much, but a few highly potent magical items have been completely banned.
I noticed that while we were shopping around yesterday. Why is that?
The city likes to be more manual power rather than magical power. Wouldn't want to end up totally magical reliant like those elves down south.
Yeah, those damn elves. No.
I was trying to word that to not make it sound racist.
Alright, back. What'd I miss?
Nothing much. They're just chatting. She goes, oh, well, at least, so you haven't heard what's going on tomorrow?
Apparently they're shipping off a large force of our strongest fighters to take on some people that are going to be showing up.
Oh, they didn't take you?
Well, I still need some people to protect the city.
Okay, okay. You sound a little resentful about it, so I was just wondering.
It's been quite some time since I've seen real battle.
Hmm. Well,
Kind of
speaking
get
of
rusty
which,
after a while.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, that's what the king was summoning adventurers for yesterday. He wants to also send abled adventurers to go up with his the forest to see what's going on up there, and my group's going to go.
Huh. Make sure you write back about it.
Well, now that I know where you are, definitely. But I'm kind of, and she like looks over, like make sure like there's no other people around. While she's like talking, they're talking. She's like, cutting up the bread and cheese and making a little half sandwich for both of them, and she gives him one of the sandwiches, and she goes, although I am kind of nervous about it because so far we've just done like small missions, taking out some goblins here, fighting a what's that thing called? The
Wendigo?
the Wendigo there. Fighting lost children. It's kind of been calm, at least so far. So this is pretty serious for my group, and it's just a lot to take in. I'm not, we never worked with the military yet, and from what I've known, this is probably the most activity we've seen in our country as of yet. Now, out of character, is there any conflict or any like tension between any other races with the Dragonborn? That's a question I meant to ask you this week.
Uh, Not particularly. Like,
Is it overall peaceful from?
for the most part.
Okay, so yeah, I would just, yeah.
Like, there's naturally tensions between different nations, but nothing that would immediately build up to, hey, we're going to war against such and such city now.
Yeah, yeah. But she goes, yeah. So, and they say they don't know who it is. I mean, how do you not know who it is? There's no islands, northern islands that we have?
Well, he doesn't really know geography that well, so
Oh, right,
he
he's
wouldn't
the
know.
one.
He's
But
the brother when the intelligence dump stat.
yes. But he would have heard if there's outposts or whatnot, or any islands that had outposts on it. One of the
They weren't
DMs, like,
flying any known city flag, as far as anyone could tell. So, even of the water faring cities, it wasn't any of them.
What do the boats look like?
we don't know yet. That's what we're gonna find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we haven't been there. Unless you were secretly one of the king's spies.
Hmm. Okay. I see what's going on. No, but Nala leans back in her chair and goes, should my group go?
I don't see why not. We're sending a couple hundred of our strongest men along with all the adventurers brave enough to show up. So,
You're right.
should be fairly well prepared for whatever may come.
Yeah, he doesn't mess around, does he? He is very, very intimidating. I didn't expect, I mean, I knew he was, a badass, but I didn't expect him to actually be one. Have you talked to him yet, or just seen him by passing?
Who are you referring to?
Sorry, I meant the king. This. I meant to. Along the line there, I meant to jump to the king conversation. My bad.
And you were asking him what again?
I was asking him if he has he spoken to the king personally, or just seen him, but passing or whatnot.
It's been a few weeks since the kings left the city. And even then, it's only in passing.
Hmm.
Just enough to get new orders and such.
Mm-hmm.
DM, did you see the message I sent you?
Nope, don't have Discord open.
We both sent him a message. We're just. I was willing to wait until this entire.
Yeah, Maria.
Yeah. Hey, you got to meet your brother and you're hanging out with him.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I was waiting for him to see if he was answering Maria's question or not.
I don't understand
No, I'm
Maria's
just
question.
saying
Is
for
that-
you, it's like.
Oh, it was the DM I sent him. No, nothing you didn't know.
But I'll wait for you. Let me know when you know that.
All right.
No, don't tell me the DM.
I'm eating a lemon possessed blueberry. All right.
Yeah, okay, what did you want to ask him about?
Oh, oh shit, guys, way to go! I had a whole train going.
You're
Hold
talking about the king coming through and...
Yeah. Oh, have you seen any of you know, our the first prince and his family?
As he rolls alone.
Roll percentile.
Yeah, he
What was
comes
the
and
top for
goes
an
every
session?
now and again, but
Does he have any kids yet?
I don't think so, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen any with him.
Nala kind of gets like, really, bro? Come on, that's our family you're talking about. Well, I haven't heard anything either, which is odd, but you think they would have married them off by now?
You'd think, but...
She grins. By the way, speaking of relationships, have you found anyone? It's been about 2 years, and you stayed in one place long enough.
I've got my eye on a particular lass in the city, but I haven't made my feelings known yet.
Uh-huh. How long has this been going on?
A few months, I suppose.
Oh, what kind of dragonborn?
He
It's a
didn't
kobold.
say it was a dragonborn.
Oh, gotta tell. Who is she?
I'd rather not say.
Okay, what race is she?
He seems to be blushing.
Bro, I won't tell anyone. I won't tell Dad. Come on.
Give me a second.
Are we gonna have to do matchmaking here?
Oh my god.
You know what?
Fucking NPC side quest. Like, hey, let's hook him up.
Don't everybody talk at once.
Well, I'm waiting for you to answer.
Yeah.
Like,
We're just waiting for you to take your turn, Mike. Damn.
yeah. It's like we're waiting until hearing the ideal of what this
This
person
is new to Nala. Like, Nala's known that Darkwing likes other races, but to actually want and pursue one? Oh.
How much you bet it's the girl from the Black Rose?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What is up with you trying to work together my NPCs?
So what race is she?
Sorry.
Oh, sweet Christ. She's a
What?
half-orc.
Oh, how cute. A half-orc, really? I thought you'd be more of a elf person.
What makes you say that?
Hmm. You like dainty things. And graceful things, but not saying that a half-orc can't be.
He's back to blushing again.
Nella's like, this is so cute! But she lays off. She says, oh, okay. Well, if things work out, definitely need to tell me. I'd love to meet her.
I'll try to send you a letter.
Yes. You know where I'm at, right?
Last I heard you were heading over to Central City. I'm not sure where you're staying there, though.
We're still at the tavern over there, but we're... Oh my goodness, let me tell you this. So, one of our missions was to fight off some hogs, right? Well, we do that, but we overlooked on the reward, and so we end up getting a plot of land. I wasn't too excited about it, but the others talked me into it, and it seems like a good idea, but... So right now we're trying to save the money up to build a house on the land, but that's gonna be a little bit. But right now it's just at the tavern. Oh, what's the tavern's name?
No one has one.
Wow, this whole time it's been like almost 2 months now, dude, and you don't have a name for this tavern?
I thought
It has a
it did have a
tavern. I
name.
just have to remember. Sleeping Dragon. There we go.
Yeah, Sleeping Dragon.
Yeah, it's a Sleeping Dragon in Central City. We pretty much live there now. And
Okay, so could send letters to you there, or would you rather them
Yes.
somewhere else?
until further notice, I'll probably mail you something if we change or change addresses.
I look forward to hearing about your further adventures then.
Oh, definitely. I know Mom's probably tired of trying to forward all my letters. Have you heard anything from I've completely spaced on his name. Holy shit. Hold on.
I wrote it down earlier too. Shit.
Shit. Not cool. Not cool.
Last I heard, he was still heading out towards the islands.
The islands? I thought he was in the college.
College is on the islands.
No, you said that if you read the description of the island.
Yeah, it's in Nautiri City, which is on a string of islands.
String of islands. Okay, well, yeah. Whatever. But, there's, oh yeah, I heard that too. But nothing else?
Not really. He doesn't write often.
I don't think he will. You know how obsessed he is with books.
Yeah.
But
Books?
that's good for him.
You can't hear this conversation. Get out of here.
I was expecting her to like sneak her way over to be nosy, but
I might do that.
You don't know where she was going. She didn't tell any of us.
no one asked.
No one asks anything. That's why no one knows anything.
Well, Nala ask if she feels like it's need to know, but shit. There was another question. This girlfriend,
The wagon.
You're asking about the brother.
brother, family.
Did they ever find out what was going on with that wagon?
About the what?
No.
No one cares about the wagon.
Oh, did you ever send anyone out to check out that cart and the old lady that we were talking about?
I mean, someone went out there. Half their squad got knocked out.
Whoa. They took care of it, right?
Yeah, it ended up being some swamp hag. Just playing tricks on people.
It wasn't a fun trick. Let me tell you. Repeating the same day over and over again was not fun. There was another question. Damn, someone told me to write all this down, but what do I know? that's pretty much what she had mainly to talk about. Otherwise, she'll just, pester him more about the girl he's interested in, and
Surprised that he didn't mention about the necklace.
he's not very perceptive.
He's the dumb brother.
He's my lovely dumb brother. He has a heart of gold, but I swear.
Kind of reminds me of me in real life.
So, but it would just be like small talk, catching up on things, hearing his stories on, he's had to have something and what he's been going through. But
I'm surprised you didn't mention it. Like, it's kind of funny. It's like you forced him to talk about his love life, but you didn't mention your love life.
Well, he's not one to ask. Like everything else, he's a brother. My real life brother never asked about my love life, so I just don't assume that he would. It's more of like, hey, I'm cool until someone hurts me, then it's not cool kind of relationship.
Yeah.
But he's the hey big bro, I need help taking care of this bigger dude. And he's like, cool, okay, let's do it. But and Nala doesn't really have one, so she's been adventuring for like good year and a half now and moving to place. Kind of hard to make relationships, but she's made a lot of fans along the way, so yeah. But yeah, that's just pretty much let's just be like small talk like that. If you wanted to move forward with something. Until he chases her away.
Just go on talking for a while before there's a knock at the door when the official shows up.
Oh shit. Nala goes and like packs up everything. Oh, is there like a... Well, she's gonna look if there's another side door or something she can leave from, but if that's the only door...
there's a door on either side of the building.
Okay. Is he gonna be like, go that way, or... Nala's gonna go that way. She doesn't want to interrupt or make him look bad. Okay. Before the door opens, she's gonna give him a quick hug and then leave.
Then we'll cut back over to the tavern where everyone is assembled once more.
They're trying to think of how...
It's about 2 in the afternoon right now.
Yeah. Is our guys back and Nala's just coming back?
What now?
I'm probably in there and just like maybe realizing what this book holds.
Yeah, I'm probably checking out the journal because would it like identification give me like the code to it? Because
I think identify can give you how to unlock it.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure how identify works off the top of my head.
It basically gives me the full details of the item, and if it has a command word, I believe it tells me the command word, so I can actually use it.
Sounds about right. Yeah, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn any spells are affecting it and what they are. If it was created by a spell, you'll learn what spell created it. And it can be used on creatures in a similar fashion. Okay. Which book were you looking at?
The journal.
You find the incantation to pop the lock open, and just glancing at the first page, it seems to be the writings of some other adventurer that was... He seemed to be of some magical inclination naturally, having a book that magically seals, but wasn't nearly as far in his magical training as you are, so, at least at this point in the book. So,
Makes
just
sense.
some general magical musings, him trying to figure out basic level spells and such.
Did he figure out any like first level spells or anything, or
It's literally
something that I might not know?
Like, reading further into the book, you might be able to find, like, his magical jottings and such, but as far as a full spell formula, you're not going to find one in this book.
Ah, darn.
But it's something you can like maybe read and like
Perhaps used to augment the magic you already know.
When I'm looking at the
I-
ability to change my element of attack, it's like, well, I'm excited to see how else I could, if that's a thing. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe he wrote something down that I didn't figure while I was in college that I'm learning from reading this, kind of.
Probably take some practice putting his formulas together with yours to figure anything out.
No.
accidentally created something that caused a chain reaction, blew and caused a massive earthquake to send a entire city into the water,
Oof.
and left something called the Winterfell intact, and left his college intact, and everyone blamed the college for destroying the city.
So like,
So
does this
basically,
person
that
have,
one
like-
city from Skyrim.
Yeah, I was like, you talking
Yeah.
about
Ah, yes, you probably know the reference.
I was say I referenced it fucking 15 minutes ago. Why would I not get that reference?
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, your book
Maybe
was a
that's
Skyrim reference.
but like, is this guy have like a name, and did he do something prominent, or is he just like kind of another lore wizard just trying to take a different angle?
Basically, this is just the first journal that he started as he's beginning to learn magic.
Oh my god, is there volumes for this thing?
Oh boy.
It's somebody's journal, so there might be more out there if you find this guy. But this one got found and sold to that bookstore at some point.
Oh no, that means he's probably dead. Fuck. Well, I gotta find his books now, I guess.
That'd be funny if every game it possibly imagine that he's like fucking up the entire thing. He's causing some type of minor collusion.
Did Maria wanna go through either of the two books she has?
Well,
Well,
the
3 books, if you're not counting the porn
Yeah.
one.
I'm gonna be honest. Orange probably had to stifle that chuckle at the third one.
I probably tried to I look at it as like, yeah, I probably need your assistance to unlock these two.
But at least,
Doesn't
like,
Maria know to spell magic?
1 second.
Hey, you could probably dispel the magic from the book and just eat it. I'm just like, yeah, well,
Yeah,
the
I can do the spell magic on it.
Which one are you casting it on?
1 second, let me get my character sheet.
Actually, this brings up a good question. Since
The
I don't.
spell magic is an area effect.
No, it's a target range.
Yeah,
you target
you
a
pick
thing.
an object, I believe.
You pick an object or a part in the environment, and if that spell exists within the environment, it's like. So. Worst case scenario, I would have to tell you what the name of the spell is that's on the book, and be like, you're dispelling this specific spell, and. Or you can target any magic and be like, I want it all gone. But that brings up a good question. So, like, is this, like, locking thing a spell that I can kind of, like, learn from? Maybe I can learn to do this whole, like, locking thing for people's books if they want
I
it.
believe part of Identify allows you to figure out what the spell is.
Yeah.
And there is such a spell. I just can't think of it off the top of my head at the moment.
I think it's, like, Arcane Lock, but that's the second level, and I think that's a bit of a, given that you said, doesn't really seem
I
you
have
got
a
that
feeling
far.
that Shelby will love to have that book. But I would like to leave the metal one for Shelby, and then do a dispel on the cooking book.
There you go.
You pop it open, and it's just littered with handwritten recipes for all sorts of interesting concoctions, I guess I should say.
Cool.
Seems to be mixing non-standard food ingredients into things.
Oh fuck!
It's time.
They're like potion making shit.
I did not say that.
Oh, really kind of cool. Uh, do I have to like roll for understanding this, or
You can roll history to try and figure out better what it is, but
yeah?
it's probably the best I can give you at the moment.
I'll roll history. Oh,
That 18.
It
Yeah,
seems to be recipes to give food temporary magical properties.
this is gonna cool. You just see me like look at everyone like with the biggest smile ever that existed.
Is Nala there yet? Is she walking in, seeing this?
Yeah, she'll be back by now.
She's like,
She
hear-
walks in and you hear this female kobold just laughing at.
you act like there's a million feeble kobolds in here, but
You act like you could tell someone's race by their voice.
no, she would have heard the mechanical, what's the word?
Magic?
No, shut up.
Maniacal?
Yeah, that's it.
Maniacal, okay.
Yeah, laughter, and she'll be like, okay, so, and she comes up to the table. What exactly did I miss? I leave you two for, what, 2 hours?
Closer to 4.
4 hours, and you're already
we
crazy?
found some sealed books at the bookstore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oren has the book for some journal that he found, and I found a book with metalworking. I thought Snowdy would love to have that, and then I found a book for this recipe book, and
You see Nala perk up and go, recipe book? Like, you got an actual,
yeah,
actual book, recipe book?
it was sealed, and I used it to spell magic, and what it says in here is these are recipes that can be added with magic properties.
Huh? She's gonna gently take the book and, like, flip through it. So does the person making the food need to know magic to cast? Or, like, if she's flipping through the recipes, because she is... Let me double check. I have to make sure this is the right character I'm thinking of. I have a couple fighters. Yes. She's good. I have cooking utensils. Good.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. And she's gonna look through, skim through the recipes and what exactly is magical about these recipes.
The combination of the ingredients creates the magic, not the person cooking them.
Oh, thank gods. All right. You see Nala almost pretty interested in this book. What kind of recipes are there?
Off the top of my head, I didn't create any, but it seems to be modifying normal food recipes with extra added ingredients to give them magical effects.
Like,
Is there
like what? Like cure wounds? Like enhance ability, guidance? What?
It's probably things like temp HP advantage,
Ah.
buffs.
More or less.
Dear Lord, DM, you made my dream come true.
Okay.
So basically, there's a character I have where basically his special is making food with magical properties.
Oh yeah, you told us about this last week.
Yeah. So he also
So-
rocks an airship.
But she goes, well, this is really cool. If you ever want to try out the recipes and we actually get a stove to work on, we should totally try making some of these.
We can ask the tavern would allow us to cook something if they allow it.
And then shoop, fucking Hal just comes out of nowhere and sits
I
down.
heard food and he's like, eat.
And Nala kind of
Cal
like
doesn't
jumps.
eat, so
Nala kind of jumps by the suddenness. She's, oh, Cal, where you been?
I've been hanging out at the blacksmith shop with Snowy.
Did you get anything new for your body?
Eh, no upgrades, but I was watching my sword get made.
I will. I really want to do dispel magic, but I want to keep the lock up. But I will. I don't know. Maybe I will give this the metalworking book to Kel. Give the working book with to Cal. I was like, I wonder if you can find something you can do with this. It is like it's locked, but working for it. So
I could probably find something useful with it.
yeah, I thought maybe Snell could maybe figure a way how to remove the lock,
spell.
but she can also modify it so she can use it for her spell things and stuff like that.
Throw that in Kel's inventory then.
It depends with that kind of thing. It depends on if she builds up the metal she enchants or not. If
Yeah.
she just enchants, you know.
Also, I have a feeling that that book is for like warforged, I think.
Could be.
Yeah. Maybe you can
Never-
find a.
Never know till we
Maybe
open
it
it.
Yeah.
And if we don't want to just spell it, I can just get the command word for you guys.
You want? Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, because you can identify it.
Yeah, I'll basically identify it and give Cal the command word since he has it now.
Okay.
A book he can use.
Yeah. Also, Mario just like would like to wants to like there's like a bar or something.
We're in a tavern.
Yeah. Maria will go over to the bar and ask the bar owner if it's okay we can borrow their kitchen.
It's around back. It's a bit greasy, but it's yours if you want it.
All right. I wander back and tell Nala that there is a kitchen in the back, but it's kind of greasy, but we can still use it.
All right.
Maybe we can run around and see if we can find any recipes that we can some of the like ingredients for the recipe somewhere in town and make something in it and see if it works.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. How about we just try? She's gonna skim through and try to find one that doesn't have a lot of ingredients and seems pretty short to make. It doesn't take like too long.
You probably find a recipe for apple pie in there.
Have you ever made apple pie?
Yes. You said not long. In game, we could skip time until it's done.
Okay, fine. Well, I said not long, as in like it's easy to make. Only a few ingredients, bitty boppity boom, it's done. Not like let's make the dough, roll it out, find a pie pan, put the dough in there, cut off the extra dough, put all the filling in, cover it with the dough, put it in the oven.
We could probably go to a bakery and just find a pre-made pie that's just ready to be filled. It's not too far in the realm of imagination.
True.
Is there a bakery in town?
Yeah.
You never asked.
Bakery in town.
Well,
I would imagine.
I have the map. Should it have like the locations?
Yeah. Is there a bakery on the map?
There is not, but it could be one of any of those hundreds of buildings.
All right, I get to choose which one. Since it's imagination time. That's Central City. Okay. Zoom. So, for our convenience, which one's the main square?
We're currently in the Cloak and Stagger right now, but there isn't like a proper main square of the city.
A trade square.
You know where that triangle-looking thing?
The what?
You see the little triangle?
Okay,
I think it's like behind that.
I'm going to say it's right here. Yes, I used the wrong marker, but we're going with it. I'm gonna put it.
How are you putting a marker down?
Snipping tool.
Fair.
Oh. Okay.
I should have used the pen. Shit. But yeah, so that's where the bakery is.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the DM, because I'm being a brat.
Yeah, it's fine. I had to find the picture. Took me a second.
You actually put it where I would have suggested Kai because you know it's a funny. You could probably name it something like the ogre's stomach, right across the street from the beholder's eye. It's like
That's a good one.
Not every
So,
shop
yeah.
has to have a hilariously ironic name, okay?
Oh my god. Wait. The ogre's stomach could he be a half ogre?
my God.
I was thinking, yeah. Oh, he would
Yes.
fall in love with the baker. Oh, that's so cute.
I'm just like angered at me.
But okay, so you guys,
Yeah.
let's go get that damn pie. That's apparently make pre-made pies that we can fill all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
we can use their baker systems and stuff.
Oh,
make
none
it,
of us
like,
is a baker.
What is the ingredients for it? The extra pumpkin.
Yeah, what's the magical ingredients? Shrooms.
Usually. You
What's
know what?
the magic in it?
Just because I don't feel like looking something up, it's now shrooms. I have notes for this. I'm not digging them out.
Really? You have notes for this?
Yep. I have a whole witch's cookbook somewhere on that table over there.
Oh.
Like all sorts of random shit you could just throw in a recipe and make it sound magical. But now your magical ingredient is shrooms. Just because.
How many? Out of curiosity, how many recipes are in this book? And is this a volume?
It's not a volume. It's a handwritten book, and there's a handful of pages laden with musings.
Like at least around
About a dozen
25.
recipes.
Okay, it doesn't.
None of their effects are written on the book, by the way.
Oh, so they're like my books.
No, once you figure out what it does, you could just write it down in the book.
Yeah.
But this person never took the time to do that.
Well, this should be fun to kill time with.
yeah.
Let's get high as shit. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Was this supposed to enhance our dexterity or something, or No. It
We
would
can
charisma.
we can take both things. Cal and Oren could go get the mushroom the recipe that we need. What does it say with the name of the mushroom?
No, it doesn't.
Does it have a picture?
It does not. It's like
How?
It just says.
like the mushroom is somewhat described, but it's poorly described.
When your DM is like, "Can you guys lay off of this shit? I don't want to do this."
The DM is like, it's a shroom that you probably know, but I don't want to make it.
Here, I got you.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
I almost said one type of mushroom immediately, and I'm like, oh wait, shit, that's poisonous.
But that's the effect. You die. It's power to kill. Oh no.
How about morel?
Here, no, it's magical mushrooms.
I don't know,
They
mushrooms magical.
No, some are poisonous.
But yeah, it's something like that greenish one on the right there.
It looks more turquoise.
Whatever the hell it is, it's that.
Details.
You're going to a store to buy mushrooms to get high as balls. What the fuck does it matter what they look like right now?
Either A is gonna get us Omega high, or B, we're gonna be like.
Can we just have it like if Throne's not gonna be here? Can we force feed him to have this?
Oh my
Be the
god.
first subject.
You know you'd be all down for this?
He's
This
just
is
kind of
true.
off in the city, despite his fact of being in that bed over there. It's just where he threw the extra characters for the moment, but
So we
No,
go to,
the real question is, does our characters know that these are shrooms that'll make you high as high as a kite? I like to think Nala would recognize some of this
I think
because she does
it's
come
like
from the
a-
circus.
you know what? Roll survival.
My argument is that she came from a circus, and there's some weirdos.
Can I roll on nature for it?
No.
Damn.
Whoops. Oops.
oh hell
Oh
no!
my god.
Wow, these are colorful mushrooms.
Thank God, Stone
See, yeah,
rolled
only Aaron
action.
knows literally anything about this kind of mushroom.
I know. I'm sorry, you cut out for me.
You're the only one who knows literally anything about these mushrooms.
About this specific mushroom that's going to make us high as well.
Yeah, you would know about its latent psychedelic effects, but
I would tell him.
the rest of us... Maria's just like, ooh, that's a pretty flower.
So does Nala. She got it too, also.
Yeah, that's why I said
You've
flower.
all gotten that ones. That's hilarious. God damn it.
They're just like, ooh, I wonder what that does.
This is why they get you with it.
And Cal's just like, I can't make poison out of it, so I don't care.
So does
Cal knows the poisonous ones.
So does Aaron know, or is going to
Yeah.
tell us, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's like, wait.
He probably just also makes a joke when you guys are staring at him, letting you know that this is how they get you. These are psychedelic mushrooms. They're supposed to draw you in.
So are we gonna go to this place and maybe make this pie?
I don't think we should make this kind of pie before battle.
Yeah, we don't want to
We
be out
should-
on the battlefield imagining, I don't know, regular people.
Oh no! Be like
So if you trip balls on regular shrooms,
we
you see
look at each
dragons.
other
What the hell do
and
we
see?
see?
Like, we're humans.
Oh my god. No, it would be what's that one video game that has a pyromaniac that sees colorful rainbows and shit, but it's while he's
Team Fortress 2.
Is there another recipe instead of this that doesn't have psychotic mushrooms?
A lot of these recipes seem to have similar additives.
This is fucking thwarts.
Is this
Oh,
like
man.
a book designed for druggies?
It's basically a witch's cookbook.
Well, this is slightly disappointing, but when we got time to kill, we definitely should try these out.
I would love to see if this can I roll to understand some of these like recipes, like and the ingredients of what they can do.
Without having knowledge of how the ingredients would react with each other, you'd have no idea of just figuring it out by looking at them.
One of us is a mage.
Raise his hand. All the.
Yeah, he's a mage, but not an alchemist.
Oh my God! Yes, we have to take it back to the lich.
Oh my god.
Yes, we gotta show this to the lich.
So hey, you wanna help us with our possible drug book? Fucking Lich looks at this shit and they're like,
Oh, we're pretty bad.
Not to mention the lich is lawful good.
Yikes.
Yeah, guards,
No,
get in
no,
here.
no,
I got
no,
a
no.
dumbass.
Two things. One, is it legal? Two, do we need it for doctor recommended use?
Oh shit.
Fuck it out. No, we're just gonna eat some drug apple pie when we're all beat up after battle and at the campsite. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be responsible.
Stop eating this pie anytime I want, Mom.
At first, I thought maybe making this pie, it would give us some stat boosts, but I was also thinking about giving some of the slices to your brother.
Okay, so I assume we're not making recipes now.
Probably
No.
not. And not until we get the lich to take
But,
a look at this and get the
but
big reaction.
Also, no, do you see the book I have? The last book is probably on the table. Out of curiosity, what is the front of this this book look like? Is it like is it just like a binder thing? It's just blank and it just has the name on it.
It doesn't have a title or anything on it. It's a fairly plain looking book. Cover's blue in color. If that matters to you.
Yeah. No, it looks like the book. Oh, what's this?
It's getting to be roughly dinner time now.
Alright. Music time?
Everyone suit up. Oh my fucking god. Like, is it is it still?
It's about
I was gonna say, is it
6
still
for
daylight
reference.
outside,
It's
or
about 6 for
we're-
reference, but we're in a cave, so daylight doesn't matter.
Yeah, never mind. But yeah, sure. You guys ready to suit up?
Might as well.
Kyle's like, it's the only thing I look forward to now.
Ara's gonna kind of give
Kyle
a
has
little
very
bit
few
of a
hopes
smile
and dreams, but this makes him happy.
Yes. Ara's gonna give a bit of a smile and say, you know, I've noticed you guys are missing a set of drums each time you perform. I can fill that role.
You know what? Could totally take you on that. We should have said that sooner so we could practice. You think this is pulled out of thin air? I mean,
Well, I'm
kinda.
gonna feel for the music you guys play, and yeah, I'm gonna take a note.
Well, get your best shirt on. You're not going up there with me. Okay, well, you could probably pass.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
actually has a set of fine clothes from the start.
Yeah,
You know,
That's
a
say.
good outfit. He's only
But the
wearing
thing
a
is,
good outfit right now.
I didn't my character didn't really take the skirt off, and she just constantly wearing it around her waist.
Oh my.
You're gonna
Wait
get
a
it dirty.
Oh,
I mean, she just walked around town today.
Nah.
Tomorrow,
Dude,
she might want to take it off.
And I'll like look to make sure there's no like stains on the skirt or anything like that. Like,
She knows prestidigitation to clean them, so...
presentation. Poof.
There we go. Okay, that looks better. But yes, although I think we're having a thing going on. I think we gave
I love having self car wash.
red and black. So if you have red or black shirts, I think black will look better on you.
Yeah, no, I have a
I was
black
saying-
shirt, but I don't have a red shirt. That just look really weird.
Exactly.
Like, you want me to be more red?
Make you stand out a little bit.
For reasons I wouldn't want to.
Alright.
No, I gotta grab my black shirt.
Okay, well now let's gonna get up and take a few minutes to get ready. I'm assuming that the innkeeper knows that this is a deal.
Yeah,
Something. So
it'd be pre-set up.
Yeah.
She polishes her scales and puts on her dress and tries, make sure that there's no like dirt or anything anywhere.
Use presentation on her. Poof.
Oh, thank you.
Wait.
About a dozen times.
But no, she kind of in her I think she has a disguise kit. Let me check.
I believe she does.
Yeah, she does. In
Yeah.
her disguise kit, she would have like some kind of like cleaner for her scales, kind of make it shiny. And then she would go down and kneel down and use some of it on Maria, on her like the bridge of her nose and her cheeks. There you go.
I'm slightly blushing and I have no idea what this is.
She
It's-
just
it's-
covered your cheeks in makeup. How would any of us know you're blushing?
No, it's more like
Boy.
a polish for her scales, since they don't I can't imagine there's like scale friendly. There probably is, but it's more just to clean it and make it shinier.
It's like
There's probably some Turtle Wax equivalent here.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. And there you go. Now you're shiny. And she gets up and puts her stuff away. Are you ready?
I nod, tail
Okay.
wagging side to side.
Make your performance checks. Knowledge with advantage.
We roll performance instead of.
Can we get like an extra like +3 or something because Arn's with us now?
I
To be
will-
honest, I don't know if I'm exactly performing. I'm kind of just helping them with tempo, because that's what drums usually do.
Oh, sorry. Remove the.
So we'll just take the top
Forget
one.
I just lagged out.
Nice. Well, wouldn't she get advantage because we're playing?
Hmm. It's all separate
what we-
because she's dancing, wasn't she? Was
Yeah,
that her whole
I'm
deal?
dancing to the music,
Yeah.
and
That's what we did last time, though. I thought.
yeah, we did. Because I'm also keeping notice and helping them. Also, shit, I wish I did bar inspiration for you guys.
Oh, you did? Sweet. Okay. Was it a D6? Okay, 18. I can work with that.
That's extremely rare.
All right, so overall performance is 18.
Just a moment.
Actually, quick question: if Nal's rolling the performance for the music side of the group, can I technically saving face that? Get a little boost for specifically how many band members we have on the stage?
Sure.
Sweet. Alright, so that's
Because this being your character's first time performing, he could use saving face on his own assistance.
so it'll be what, 3 on top of that? Because it's 3 of us, including Aaron himself. So
Bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30. So it'd be plus
Out of
3.
curiosity,
I was
does
right.
our
basically giving
performance
Nal a boost. So hell yeah.
Yeah.
does our performance bring in more customers in?
So overall, 21. Let's get it.
They're like, ooh, dinner and a show.
So we're gonna get 90 gold pieces from that performance.
90 gold pieces. Hell yeah.
Damn.
There's 4 of those.
23, 22.
Oh shit, that's I multiplied that. Yikes.
It's like 22, and
like-
5 silver we're doing even for everybody. Sorry, I just love math.
Okay, so 22 gold for each and 5 silver for me. Got it.
22 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll almost back up to the amount from last time.
Okay, so
So,
we're just gonna eat dinner and hang out for the rest of the night.
I
Or is there
currently
anything anyone else wanted to?
I'm probably moved against the wall. If I can my character over here, and I am currently reading the book that I got, the romantic book, and you see my tail like swagging side to side. It looks like I'm about to smack Cal a couple times. My face extremely red. Just reading this book.
Nala is like looks over and is like,
Uh,
do I need to ask?
roll knowledge history, Maria, to see if you understand what's happening in this book.
Oh my god.
Roll one.
History.
I was gonna kind of just jokingly look over at Nala when she asks and says, "You might not want to,
Like,
but
you have a rather juvenile understanding of what's going on here. Like, basically, 12-year-old finding his dad's Playboy type understanding here.
oh my god."
What's the name? So, is the name on top?
I
On
was
the
hoping
spine
the
of the
name
book?
will be
Yeah.
like spine on the book.
Yeah, she's gonna like, oh, okay, Iron. You wanna go spar a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
We haven't done that yet.
And does she? Do you have to roll to see what the name of this book is?
No,
it is right on the spine of the book. We can all see it.
I
Because
know,
you
but-
said you were holding the book like right to your face, so it'd be showing the spine to everyone but Cal.
So you're not wondering what it is?
Cal
Oh,
doesn't
no.
care.
I did.
People saw Maid and they were like,
No. She Nala. That's what Nala said. She was like, "Do I need to know?" And then she saw the book, the name of the book, and seeing you getting all excited, she's like, "Okay, you want to go fight?" Yep.
let's leave before the room starts getting foggy.
Steamy.
Might want to take that to your room. Find a
She
spot
doesn't
that's
know
not
this.
on the bed.
This is the first time she was actually planning to give it to one of you guys, and after reading it, she's like doesn't know what to do with it. And this is her first time reading something like this.
Maria's just like, I found treasure.
So this is why Master made me do that.
Oh no!
Aw.
And the funny thing, you beat me to the punch.
Oh man,
Having DM knowledge is fun sometimes.
poor Maria.
After all, he was somewhat a weeaboo.
Well, that doesn't. Okay.
Of
well,
course
I
he
don't.
was. He was a friendly human, apparently. It's like, oh boy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But yeah. So sparring.
If y'all want
Yeah.
to roleplay that out, or we can just skip the next morning.
Roleplay it out. Duh.
Yeah, okay,
We
I
haven't-
had it.
She's like, ah, damn it. When you're trying to drag out for Snelling as long as possible.
I was about to message her actually.
Yeah. We're an edge.
Yeah, I hope she might
You give this book to Snelly. Snelly just looks at you like,
Oh my, she would die. She would fucking punch somebody. I'd be very disgusted with you.
She is the oldest among us, so
Hey, DM for the laws. Can you like write down the concept of this book to me? Like, who's the main characters, basically?
the main character is the maid.
yeah. I think he wants to know who the master is,
Will
too.
someone just look up the Skyrim book and give it to him?
Anytime you see
This
Argonian,
is a Skyrim
it's
book?
Yanti. Yeah, this is the joke.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
We've been
The
over it
Lusty
twice
Aragonian?
now.
Yeah.
The Rusty Aragonian.
Yeah,
Lusty.
that was the reference. Which
I
went
will
over-
have to go
which
into
flew
Skyrim
right
and
over your
find
head
that book.
twice.
You might not
apparently.
want to Google that phrase by itself without typing Skyrim, my dude. Just throwing that as a warning.
Oh my
Can
god.
you
You
type
might
down
find
the name
way
for
too
it
many
so,
fanfics.
because I have a feeling my Google speech program will not understand it.
More than likely not. Google speech will be like, what the fuck's an Argonian?
Hey, I understood what Binary is.
Well, because it's a Pokemon, and Pokemon's a little, like,
oh no, you shared
more
it.
known, especially because Baneri's like one of Dawn's Pokemon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Got a better chance on Baneri than Argonian, I think.
Okay, anything other than a porn addict, roleplay out your fight.
Well, I like to do the old, like, actually make the attack rolls.
Dear God, there's a book.
Oh,
right
we're
now.
gonna do the actual, like, get
Yeah.
some hurt on each other? Alright.
I'm not very
yeah.
good with descriptions. I'm kind of dull on that, so it's just easier to be like, "Pa, I smack you," like you know.
Yeah,
Now, is there like
Oh
a
my
sparring?
God, there's a fucking
Is there
book
what?
readout for this.
Is there like a sparring area or whatnot?
Yeah, I feel like a place like this really should have, like, an arena, sparring place, something.
There is an arena, but it's currently being used for events.
So is there like a back alley they can like
Yeah, you
practice? Like, they don't want to make a scene or anything like that.
Exactly.
could probably find something like that. There's
They have a
plenty
little like
very-
small backyard that like the cooks hang out at during their breaks.
Well, if you
One
look
of the
at
cooks comes out and they're like, "What the?" Goes back.
if you look on the map, there's a couple open alleys nearby that are big enough to support a fight without drawing too much attention.
All right, yeah, we'll go there then.
All right.
You want to go like full armor or just sword and shield?
That could be either or.
No magic.
Wow, you say that because
Yeah,
I
just
use
cripple
Alright,
the
no
lizard, why
maneuver.
don't you?
No, you know what? No maneuvers.
Oh,
You know what? Art will probably like raise an eyebrow when you say no magic and give you a grin. Alright.
Disgusting
I don't
guys.
think any of her maneuvers would actually help her in a fight that's one-on-one like this, because she can only give herself
Riposte?
advantage
Yeah, probably
until
not.
her next
Well,
turn.
Riposte would do
Oh
it.
yeah, she could hit you back as a reaction, but
yeah. Oh, I do have that extra attack, so maybe
Yeah.
one spell.
a side note was looking into how extra attack works. If you use whatever the fuck the name of your skill is, the other thing you have that lets you attack again. If you use that, it resets your extra attack, so you attack 4 times in that turn.
Oh, action surge.
Yeah,
Yes.
that.
Yeah, no, action surge is the fighter's bread and butter. That's why, late level.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
you
2 or 3
previously
of
used
those.
it to only attack 3 times, and it didn't sound right, so I looked into it. But yeah, when you action surge, you
No,
get
it's
4
not-
attacks.
It's not like
Oh,
haste.
Ugh.
Haste is the one that gives you the 1 attack only.
I was wondering why this sounds familiar.
Well, I mean, we know what he's doing while sparring.
And Callus is sitting there like, I don't get it. No.
Don't get you squishy sometimes.
I can see him like peeking over, like I don't understand what's so important about what's the maid doing?
Why does she
Man.
keep
This
getting
doesn't- this
undressed?
doesn't
I don't
look
get
like
it.
oiling to me. This looks weird.
She's making a lot of dough.
Oh my God.
Hey, out of curiosity, could it be slightly changed instead of it's like a cobalt?
No, it's a Yanti. Deal with it.
Oh, fuck it. Damn it.
You get a snake person.
That's
Yeah.
borderline like halfling level. Come on.
At the end of the night, you're gonna have a weird fetish for
The lolly.
This is how it works, man.
Oh dear.
Granted, the
Alright.
only
I go out and find a maid outfit.
No.
If we see you though, we're just gonna look at each other and be like, oh
You're
God.
sleeping outside tonight. You're not
the
giving that
doghouse is
impression.
out back. Have fun with that.
Oh my God.
Oh no, you can sleep with Thwart. He'll love that. He'll love the maid outfit.
Yeah, you could read the book to him since
I
now
have-
he can
I have-
actually
I have-
read.
Can we
Yeah.
read the book?
The moment that he sees me reading this book, he's gonna snatch it out of hand, disappear forever.
That's what happens. That's why he doesn't show up tomorrow. No, okay. So what's the rules? So
Basically, no
I got-
magic and no
but,
maneuvers.
You know, he's not gonna actually bring that up. He'll just say, all right, you don't want the wizard to use magic. Give you a little bit of a smirk.
she's kind of like, what? Okay then. So did we go put our? No, we didn't put our armor on. So what would her dex be? That's 10 plus.
I think it's 10 plus dex mod.
Okay, so right now it's 10, 11, 13. But she has a shield.
Let's see, I've got.
I have a question. Would any of the patrons, after watching the whole dancing thing, would they, one of them, like, stand up, like, buy me a drink or something?
Well, technically, that's part of the performance. Is at least
I know.
Yeah.
Nala gets her drinks for free.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, does someone get interest or something like that? Intent.
No.
No. Straight up,
When
no.
you just like, does anyone like the lolly draconic? No.
You can charm your way. I would say
I was hoping when I was doing my whole dancing, I was doing some.
Wait, you
charm.
did pole dancing?
What? No, my
Oh,
dancing.
He said whole
should be-
dancing thing.
pole dance. Okay, I heard pole. I was like, that's
I
not the
would've
type of
tried
music
it,
that she would make for.
yeah.
But no.
I was hoping using some of my charm or something like that to with the whole thing.
She can still make the moves. Like if she sees someone at the bar and be like, "Hey," have her
Yeah,
roll
you
a
can-
charisma check.
You can still go flirt with people.
I know that was
And who knows? Maybe she has admired too.
Well, there's that one guy at that one bar.
That's what?
Yes, the one at the one place.
But okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's roll initiative. Who goes first?
Alright.
There's a cannibal fest.
And we're doing no armor, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god, somebody
Ladies
actually
first.
made it. What the fuck?
Are you surprised? I'm not surprised.
I'm not either.
Did you guys see the book that I posted?
That's what we're
Yes,
talking about.
That's
So
love
yeah,
the
I don't think the
delay.
difference in initiative could be any further apart.
Yeah, it's gonna
It's
be one. Of,
ironic.
it's gonna be one of those things where like he's like, "Okay, we're ready." Bah!
Is he
Nah,
ready
just
to
doing the
already getting
ladies
punched?
First thing, but you're already ready to do the ladies first thing by him saying that. It's like, oh shit.
Like you're just starting to stretch, and she just already fist in your face.
Oh, okay. I thought we were long. I thought weapon stuff.
You can go
Non-lethal.
either or.
Yeah, we can do weapons non-lethal.
That would look really bad if someone came by and you were punching me. Anyway, nothing matters, you know. Yeah, okay.
You gotta
Here
hit
we
each other with the flat side of your swords.
Exactly. Those hit.
Oof.
Yeah, good hits. Alright. The other way around. Alright. What do you use his warhammer or his longsword? Probably longsword because you got longsword out.
Oh. Oh shit!
Yike.
Knowledge strikes first, but he aims. He's got the angle. Hey, how do you hit twice?
Yes, I have my bonus action thing from Zeal Cleric.
Ah! Dear God! Oh, what is that? Hold on.
I'll ping it, hold up.
Yeah, let's say I'm unfamiliar with it too, but I remember reading
Priest
it.
of Zeal.
22. Holy fucking shit!
It's cucked extra attack.
What? That's like a step above, what do you call it? War priest.
Pretty much.
Ow! You got her. She's like, ow! What the fuck? You thought she had the
He gets like the good swing on you, and like with the second swing, it's just like, oh hell no.
Ow!
First
Damn!
one's scared, or she bounces back out of the way to recoup.
Yeah, you weren't kidding.
Returns the
Hey,
crap.
told ya.
Y'all
How to
couldn't
fight
save
from
these
back
rolls
home.
for the war? What the hell?
Oh man, return with the crit back.
Yeah, she jumps back, then you see her face just go serious. She was joking before, now she's like, oh, you wanna go?
Alright. You tell the
What?
wizard, I don't want you to use magic.
Are you kidding me? You could just like fucking guiding bolt the shit out of her.
If I could just shield like a lot of shield of faith and shit.
Oh, that would be so fucking bullshit.
I know. That's why he was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he can get his AC up to, what was it, like 28 per round
Let me
with a
see,
boost of shield.
With the only like without my armor on. That would be.
Yeah, with your armor on, I was referring to.
Yeah. Without the armor on, if I shield spelled and had shield FA of 24, and with the armor it'd be 27, not 28.
That was close.
Pretty close, yeah. All right.
Okay, so what's your AC now?
During this fight, the AC is 17. That's why the second one didn't hit. But the first, I mean, crap.
Wait, what do you mean you got 17?
It's got a 4 in his dexterity modifier, and he's using a shield.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do I mean?
Wait, hold on. You said 4, so that's 14 plus 2. So...
Yeah.
Holy shit. Those both hit.
Oof.
Just be
God,
glad
what
you're
is
not
this?
fighting against Cal, who has unarmored defense. So he has an AC of 19 no matter what he's wearing.
Price 13?
That's just a good roll on that longsword.
Another 22! Yow! She's not looking too good.
We're just like bashing each other's heads in at this point. We're like, ow, what the fuck?
I stop reading and look up and I'm like, no, what the hell happened?
They're in an alley 2 blocks away.
It's a good thing I'm
Oh, no.
I got clerical magic.
Sorry, I
can
thought
heal.
they showed up.
Dude, they're not fighting in the
Hey.
bar. I just never change the map because I don't have a random alley
Oof.
map.
Wait, those both missed, right?
Yeah, I barely lucked out on the
Okay,
second
action surge!
one.
Come on, yes!
Yeah, this is probably gonna down him right here.
Seriously, burning
Yeah,
all the
do it
good
right
rolls
there.
now.
Wow, we got like all the 20s in this fucking spar.
Jeez, guys. Stop.
I believe
Knocking
that
each
hit
other
will
around.
incapacitate Aaron.
No, it's
Yeah.
gonna be non-lethal. It's like gonna be like,
That's why I
she's
said.
gonna stop.
That's why I said
So is this gonna
incapacitate.
be like the? So is this gonna be like the you knock him completely off his feet and he's effectively at 1 HP, or?
Pretty much.
Yeah, something like that,
Alright.
yeah. Kind of kicks the inner part of your shin and then like pushes you down.
She
You go for,
knocks
like,
the
a
wind
30
out of you
maneuver,
hard enough to
it's like,
put you on your
boom.
ass, but not take you out.
What's up with these like natural
Yeah.
20s you guys doing? Holy shit.
Yeah, they burned 3 nat 20s and just in this sparring
Yeah,
match.
boy, not a roll only net one for the rest of the mission.
Yeah, we're gonna get absolutely destroyed in this next battle.
Yeah. So, as he kind of gets like this wombo combo to punch and gut hit with the flat end of the blade, you see him like land backwards. He probably ends up hitting a wall and almost gets knocked out. And he's like, "Ow, holy shit! All right."
And you see her kind of like,
Oh,
has that that what do you call it? That battle gaze, when they really focus, and she's like,
yeah.
1,000-yard stare.
yeah, and then she sees you down, and she's like, shakes her head like, oh shit.
Yeah, he like starts to pick himself up a little bit. He's
She-
like,
She
"Oh
extends
man."
her hands, like, oh well,
He'll take it.
that's a good you. And she's like rubbing the bruises, like, dude, that hurt.
Yeah, no.
DM,
What are your attacks? Oh,
While they're
fine.
out there beating the crap out of each other, I would like to have my kobold go to her room.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just curl up with your book.
Just gonna spam this for a hot minute. You get the point. I don't have to use all my spell slots.
It's the end of the
It's gonna
day
heal us
anyway.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically gonna cover
Gonna heal
what
us
the
up
rest
so when we
went.
walk out the back alley, we don't really look hurt at all because yellow
You
healing
just-
magic.
And she's like, well, that was pretty exhilarating. It's been a while since I had a opponent that actually could keep up. I know my brother could. My brother would have beat me, but I usually keep up with him.
I hope this won't
Hey,
give
I'm not gonna lie,
awkwardness
it's
to all of
Been
you
a while
guys.
since I lost a one-on-one. That was fun.
How many one-on-ones do you get challenged to where you can't use magic?
Not many. Shut a character.
Hey DM,
Yeah.
ship it.
What?
I ship it.
Still can't hear you.
He said he ships it.
Oh.
Just because we have one good fight, guys. Come on. But so yeah, he heals us along the way, so we're not too bloody
Yeah, we're not walking out this like back alley with open wounds and shit. We're just gonna like make sure we look good. We look
And
like
you
the
could
way
say,
we
like,
walked
we
in.
were just mugged. They ran off that way.
Yeah, so you
Ellie,
don't
we
have the
kicked them out.
wounds, but your clothes are still a little bloody.
And just for the record, she did change back into a traveling clothes.
I assume
Yeah.
not.
In her dress. But
You're somewhat coughing up blood.
yeah.
Well, the
but,
cure wounds would have fixed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's gonna have she's gonna ask Maria to tidy up her traveling clothes.
But well, you go back in the bar and you don't see her.
Oh, did she go to bed already?
Yeah,
Well,
she
she
headed
did.
upstairs soon after y'all left.
It was like one of those like cobalt runs straight upstairs.
She got to a particular interesting page and just jetted upstairs.
It's like, wait a minute, this is the good stuff. I gotta get out of here.
I imagine Aaron and Nala kind of just look at each other like, you mind hanging out with me a little longer?
Of course.
Yeah, cause ooh. But so now Nala's gonna get Arn and Cal a drink, and they're just gonna chill at the table.
Yeah, we'll roll
Yeah.
con saves on that one. So,
Huh.
okay, Cal's
Damn,
fucking.
Cal. Cal's like, what is this weak shit?
Watch this.
Can Cal get drunk?
Technically yes. The worst
I
thing
mean,
is Cal only
yeah.
gets a +2 to Constitution.
Eh.
Yeah, we're all
Nice.
coming out of it fine.
We're just having a chat with the alcohol rather than letting the alcohol get us.
Yeah, we're not like chugging them down. It's just the casual drink.
Yeah.
But
I love that.
shit, I was gonna say. Where's Shelly? Snelly.
She's staying over at the blacksmith shop tonight. She really wants to get this project done.
Or him, or the blacksmith and her are having fun.
I actually have to look up which project was next on the list.
She told me in PMs at least she'd start our IA etiquette.
What? You glitched out.
Yeah.
You died.
Yeah. That's my headset sometimes, sorry. Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. She
Yeah.
told me in PMs at least she was gonna work on my little request since, he kinda decided to MIA for a bit, sadly.
Yeah, the only
Yeah,
thing
it's
she
the,
is working on was Thron's Goggles of Night.
Yeah.
She hasn't
like I
started
had
on
noticed.
yours yet. But
The night goggles things.
the next thing she has in line for yours is your comprehend language.
We really would like to have those walkie-talkie earrings someday.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Are like sending stones? Can that be on like anything that can fit a stone or a gem?
In one of my other
not entirely sure.
D&D campaigns, I had we picked up these earrings. They're like elven earrings that allowed us to speak like walkie-talkie.
But yeah, I'm still like asking about the sending something since I know that there's two iterations. One where you just hold it, and one where it's like you can put that on whatever.
I'm not entirely sure, actually.
When you look it up later on, just let me know.
Yeah, okay.
All right. We had ourselves that spar, and Nala was like, "Okay, fuck this. You gotta action surge real quick." That was great. That's exactly how I expected that to end. To be honest, it's like, "Hey, you have one bad check." No, I didn't.
Because Nala, she was in fight. At first she was like, haha, I gotcha. Then you crit, and then she's like, oh, okay. Like kind of triggered, like, okay, big bro time, let's go. And so
Yeah, you got the whack that you've only had like a handful, so you're like, all right.
Word. if she was a barbarian, she would have raged.
Yeah.
But no, that was and I had 5 health left, so it was just one more hit from you. So I was
Oh
like,
yeah, I had 9 at the time, so
I was like, no. But
But yeah,
all that,
if she was working on your whatever the hell comprehend languages means, she would have finished that.
Okay.
I want to say it's like a helm or some shit like that.
It's a helmet, and I probably asked her to make it in the form of like a circlet or something. Something that's like
Yeah.
not just this fucking
Something that wouldn't look
contradictory helmet.
so it
on
doesn't
him.
look ridiculous as shit.
Exactly. Still something on his head though. It's like a headpiece.
And I believe she was charging you 200 gold pieces for it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
forgot
I don't know if she charged me on that one in particular, but I think when she messaged me saying basically all the uncommons at 200, yeah. So I'm assuming it's gonna be 200.
Yeah.
But the thing that I was asking her to work on was the thing I was messaging you about earlier, and you were like, yeah, that could be done
Oh, yeah.
with the gift I bought. So that's the one she was working on before the helmet. So I put that request in with her.
No. She hadn't
Yeah.
put it in her list yet.
Well, she never got on, right? Because she hasn't gotten home.
Well, she said she just got home and introducing the cat. So I was going to say, how about we take like a 10-minute break and see where she's at then?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Shit's hitting the fan.
So Nala's gonna politely knock on the door and go, Maria?
You hear, did you open the door?
No, I knocked on it.
You hear, like, shuffling. You hear a thump on the ground. And, they're like, yes?
Roll me perception, Nala.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Do I have to be aware of things?
The one, yes, thank God.
You only hear it as she just described it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. The one time I won a bad roll. Nala goes, are you alright? Are you presentable?
Yes?
Define presentable.
As in, okay, so she looks over at Arn and nods. Okay, well, good night.
Alright, good night. You'll start to kind of head over to his room.
I was gonna open the door slowly and kind of like look in. Like,
My clothes are on the ground. I'm slightly freaking out as I'm somehow holding the book like tightly. The romantic one, and the sheets are like yanked off the bed, and I'm like covered myself. I was like, hi.
Nala kind of like does that whole looks away, kind of like, this is what I meant when I asked, are you presentable?
Oh,
Just put your clothes on. And Nala's gonna walk in and close the door and walk and get, get into her
I
PJs.
put on some clothes, and,
Yes.
and because I don't put the shoulder ones on it or the skirt. I'm like,
Yeah, so Nala gets ready for her bed. She's not looking over at Maria or anything like that, giving privacy, but she's like doing her routine, checking her armor, all that stuff. And then she's like, "Are you good now?"
yeah, I'm gonna probably sleep on the floor, and just
Yeah.
she grabs a pillow and just goes down.
Yeah, it's a good
Takes the
idea.
Go
sheet.
chill in the embarrassment corner.
Alrighty.
No, it
so
wasn't on the embarrassing corner.
on the floor. Okay, then she's gonna. So you took the whole sheets or what?
It's probably 2-layer sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's okay. So Nala's gonna
It is fall, so it's getting a little cooler out.
You just got a blanket burrito.
cool her out in the fucking mountains in the cave. Okay.
With the lava going right through it.
It's significantly cooler in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Nala's gonna check the sheets, make sure it's all right to sleep in.
Investigation.
Oh dear God.
You're rolling
Yikes.
1. You feel something wet.
Oh no. Okay, she's like, don't think about it, just lay down. She's gonna do like that hand pat thing, like, okay,
Just
dry spot,
patting
dry spot.
around, dry, dry. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, okay.
You're like on your side, but you get slightly to my side, and he's like, nope.
No.
Just
Okay, at least
I
she
only
was
have
nice.
half a bed today.
Yeah, well, that's how it usually is, so. And I was like, okay, well, that's nice.
Face extremely red. It's just like curled up and like,
Maria? No, the lights are off, and, and it's quiet, and you hear, Maria,
yes,
you're gonna get your own room if you keep this up.
okay.
Or you can go share it with Thwart. I bet he'll enjoy this.
Oh no.
If Thor comes back, got a character, just... Actually, since he's kind of MIA, you'd have your own... Funny enough.
I look up like, you know how they like dogs do, they pop their head up and they look at the owner.
Well, I can't see you, so...
yeah, it's
No,
dark room.
Oh, it's the dark room.
Yeah, the lights
Yeah.
are off.
She doesn't have night
Oh,
vision.
She doesn't have dark
oh.
vision, she has a gem of brightness difference.
Oh,
I mean, she could eliminate
yeah,
you, but it'd be pretty stupid to burn one of the charges now.
yeah. I'm like, okay. And you just like hear slight ruffling and stuff.
Oh god, okay.
Maybe a flip of a page.
Oh my god.
As Maria does have dark vision.
Okay, yeah, so Nala's going to sleep. She's tired.
Yeah. I'll probably pass out later on.
Yeah.
Did we just get Maria addicted to porn?
Yes. Way
You know,
to
the
go,
funny-
DM.
You know, the funny thing about it is my character's never seen something like this before. So, this is like the only book she have ever read was her master's book.
Oh, that's horribly boring.
Anyway. Maddie, I swear, no. Okay. Next day? Next day.
Is Rebecca actually here?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm in Discord, but I can't get on the Roll20 for some reason.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, fun.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Just describe it. Everything.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what's going to happen. So, now is it the next day?
Yeah, it's now the morning of the next day.
Okay, Nala gets up.
Come downstairs. Kel's not downstairs, having gone to the blacksmith shop to collect his weapon.
And Snelly.
He would have left his note. Yeah, it's Nelly.
Actually, I wake up probably like the same. Like I'm a little early. I'm currently getting all of my clothes ready.
Well, define how early, because Cal gets up 2 hours earlier than everyone else.
Oh no, I was before. No.
Cal would have been nice and left a note for everybody, so nobody's
Yeah.
freaking out that, hey, 2 of our party, or rather 3 of our party members aren't here right now.
Well, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. She knows Snelly's coming back. She'd be kind of concerned about Cal, but if I would think Thwart would have been like, "Hey guys, gonna go check out something."
Hey, gotta go
And,
do some illegal shit. I'll be back whenever. Find out
Yeah.
3 sessions later he's in jail.
Yes.
Most likely.
Because
That's
he
what happens
started-
when we come back.
Because he was trying to sleep with. Would the king have a daughter?
Yes.
He was trying to sleep with the king's daughter.
A dragonborn princess.
He tried to slap the booty and he got thrown in the fucking jail cell like, oh hell.
Okay, so
What would
what
be
was
the
Maria
weirdest
doing
thing to
waking
happen?
up early?
Well, I'm waking up early and to make sure I feel much better than then the night before, I felt like I got some stress off. I have no idea how I got it off.
We'll explain
I'm
it to you when
sorry.
you're older.
Yeah.
Don't ask Nala, please.
Hey, you have different anatomy. You don't know if it works the same.
Then I pack up my things and then I'll head to downstairs to the table. Would you be still asleep if I woke up early or no?
Well, how early? We're like
Yeah.
30 minutes difference or an hour difference? Like,
Maybe.
Nala's an
Yeah.
early riser.
Like,
so
assume we normally wake up at 8 in the morning. What time are you
Yeah.
getting up?
I probably wake up at around 7.
Yeah, okay, so still after Cal, but before everybody else.
Yeah, is Cal like another like 6 in the morning kind of person? Because that's kind of how Aaron is. Just like sun's up. All right, let's go.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
It's 2
we probably
hours.
actually bump into each other the past few days, and it's been like probably a bit of a change for Cal to have someone eat breakfast with him. It's like
Yeah.
Well, Cal doesn't really need to eat, so doesn't really waste the
he
time.
drinks his oil at the table.
Yeah, before I go downstairs, I look at back at Nala, just slightly blush from last night, and then
Slightly.
move on.
Pretty sure you slept with half your face red.
Yeah,
You like go outside the room, close the door, lean on the door. Oh my god, kind of thing.
yeah. I'm still actually. Let's just say I'm still like blushed as hell. Things I pumped up emotions.
I probably came back at the wrong time.
Yeah, you probably came back.
Yeah.
Well, you would come back with Cal in the morning here in a second.
Shit, Kel has the book.
I would have talked with her about it, because I was at the blacksmith shop for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's a book that you might like.
And it's a book that details a little bit about metallurgy. I haven't opened it yet to see what it's about, but
out of character, Becca, you really didn't miss much. Nala went to go meet her brother. They went book shopping. That's when they. Poor Maria was like, "Is you guys having a romance
romance novels.
novels?" And the old gnome was like, "Yeah, here." Pretty much gave her a porn book. So, thanks, Dan.
Hey, blame
And-
the rolls.
Sure. And so that's where Maria's been off. Get it. Been dealing with. So then Nala and Arn had a spar, and Nala won barely. Then that's pretty much it. We just pretty much hung out, or we had our performance. Did pretty good on that. We decided to make a band. Arn joined us the drums, so you need to pick up the triangle. No, it was I think John brought it up. He goes, the whole party needs to join in, and Thwart would have the triangle. But so I guess we'll convene at breakfast, except for Cal, who'd just be coming for convenience.
If there's pianos, you could be the pianist.
Carry on a mobile keyboard, that'd be adorable.
Yeah, it's an artificer-made piano. Oh, yeah.
I actually saw a meme of that literally earlier today. It's like a piano that was like strapped to a motorcycle sidecar.
Oh my god. Yes.
But so that's pretty much what happened. We tried dragging out as long as possible for you.
Pretty much.
Um,
Okay.
Oh yeah, we found a diary that there might be a Skyrim reference, as well. So
Becca.
we lost.
You heard
Why
all
are you
that, right?
so-
Yes.
Okay, so you're quiet. So I'm like, did she take all that? Because
Oh,
there's
I'm
been
sorry.
plenty of times where I've go on a whole rant and they're like, I came back, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So,
I'm on my phone. That's probably why you can't hear me. And
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
I
is.
was accidentally covering the mic.
you're good. So, everyone here? Everyone eating breakfast?
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Everyone but Court, who's still missing.
Well, honestly, Nala's like concerned, but she thinks that he got a little scared of the whole thing. He doesn't want to go out to battle, so she understands.
Yeah, basically, we haven't seen him since we left the palace.
Yeah. No. Remember we dressed him up when he was there the first night.
Basically, he disappeared that night.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? I look fly as shit. I'm gonna go out. Met some other shifty halflings.
We're
and
going to try to impress some nobles and shit.
As seduce his way to
Fame and glory.
Oh, how much you bet? Like, he's like, we need to leave now, and he's like, then you hear this. These guards is like,
Okay, save your fanfic for later. We got a war to fight.
But as we're eating, Nala takes a moment and she goes, so guys, we've been a solid group, minus sport, for about 3 weeks now, right?
Something like that.
So I was thinking, most of our goals pretty aligned. Some people want fame, some people want fortune, and some people don't give a shit and just here for fun, I guess.
Cal has a goal. It's just this is on the way to meeting it.
And so how about we finally settle down and choose a name for ourselves? Something that we can call ourselves and be recognized.
Cal's actually going to perk up at that notion.
I think that's really good.
A name.
The strange party.
The strange party. I mean, we're not too strange. We don't have thwart anymore. Oh, come on, no one caught that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I was just thinking of making a comment, a bit of a joke on top of the joke, but you probably shouldn't.
How about the golden? No, it's Cobalt Strikers Force.
No.
I'm like, I stand proud.
Editing me, put in the Ginyu Force theme song.
Yeah, actually.
Cobalt Strike Force.
Just a random thing that came to mind, but I was thinking of something. I was thinking of the phrase "blaze of glory," and why not the blades of glory? Since a lot of us seem to be looking for some kind of fame.
Sounds cool.
No, that's a good start.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Stanley, Cal, you have any suggestions?
I have
Nothing
no
off the
idea
top of my
right now.
head.
I could probably come up with something, or a bunch of really terrible things.
Same.
It might take me a few minutes. I think
It's only something we
Hero
should all
Squad?
like think about.
Because that's not generic as hell.
The ultimate wizard squad.
With one wizard.
out of character. We could look up
Sorry,
names in the
that's
fantasy
a-
name generator.
Yes.
Character, I randomly thought about the Blades of Glory, and I was like, this actually kind of fits.
I mean,
Legit
yeah.
thought that up like within the last minute.
That's a placeholder right now.
Sweet.
For me anyway. I don't know about the others.
I have this thing from there's this series I have where I am part of a guild called the Heroes for Hire.
Yeah, but I feel like anything with heroes,
You go sit
it
in the
just kind of
corner.
feels generic. And then if we like try to play off of like one
Or the-
particular
or the
member's
Mother-
aspects, it just doesn't
or
do
the Mother
group
Goose
justice.
Clan.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we're talking about like old games and stuff, one group I was in had the group name be the Traveling Twilight, but I don't think that really fits us.
It's like
No.
Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
That'd be fit more if we were all like nocturnal monsters.
Or if at least we all had dark vision.
Yeah.
Magic is friendship.
Where's?
Now you get to go sit in the back alley.
I'm sorry.
With all the leftover blood from last night. Oof.
Oof. But I'm looking. There's guild clan names, but I know there was something else. Ooh, French names. Let's go. Grouchy Berserkers. Unfortunately, it wasn't like we all started at the same time. We added Snelly and Arn around the same time, and that was like a week after we started, so it's not like we all have one major quest.
Yeah.
And so far, no grand quest has made itself evident.
Yeah.
Or at least no one's picked up on it yet, so... My hints can only be so subtle. Can't hit you over the head with every plot hook.
I haven't really seen any plot hooks, at least this session, but correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. I've seen maybe the journal, and that's about it.
Anyway, we'll put a feather in that and move along for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all gonna meet up outside the city with the King's army as we were requested, assuming we all still want to be part of this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If shit hits the fan, we have to ditch.
And we begin marching off to the battlefield. For 2 days, the army travels, making its way to the coast. At about midday on the second day, they arrive in the clearing where it is predicted that the ships will make land, and the group makes its way a distance back into the forest to make the war camp.
Are the adventurers working in tandem with the army?
Kind of working like mercenaries, like they're staying to their own groups, but they're still taking general orders.
Okay, because like Arn would at least offer at least a commander or general his services with musket of surveying the like high ground, bird's eye view with musket.
Yeah, there's a few other magic users that are lending their aid as well. Cal's gonna lend his hand in planning the battlefield strategy.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Okay. This is something that she would have done on the way to meet her brother. That's something, a little note. She's gonna send out a letter to her parents about what's going to happen the next day, even though they're gonna get it next week.
Yeah.
But keep up to date kind of shit. She would have sent a letter saying that she was going to the city, and then sending an updated letter of, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do. See you later."
We're all gonna die.
But okay. Sorry, I just want to put that out there. Now that I remembered.
Okay.
But yeah, unless
Hey, you got it at the last second, so good on you.
Unless some commanders are telling them what to do or having them like move shit around, Nala's just going to, and I guess make sure the groups, stays together or keeps notes on everyone and where everything is and fusses. But okay, we got Snelly, right? Okay, and we got, where's the other one?
You got everyone about to work.
So it's like they make their little camp and then the adventurers make their own camp like nearby.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's actually it's familiar to me because I was part of a campaign that's a similar thing. So.
Yeah. So I guess they'll just chill out there until they're needed. Nala's gonna look out over the ocean and so the ships are not here yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have to go out to sea. Maybe our presence will chase them away.
Move that to the world map.
Yeah, I won't do so well in the water.
You don't do well in the water.
So are we going
I
like
sink straight to the
northwest, or are
bottom.
we going northeast?
Northeast.
Alright.
Ah,
Yeah, we're right here.
Yeah, something like that.
only north of Cloudus Bay. That's interesting. Alright, cool.
Right in that general region.
Yeah. Should probably get like a quick party token or something at some point. Just like smack that on the map.
Not a bad
Move
idea.
it around. Yeah. So anything on the way there to where we're trying to meet up at the shore with all the approaching boats?
Not really. It's not like a group of bandits is going to attack an army of hundreds of soldiers.
Yeah, that's true. No, there's just one really fucking full of himself band. He's like, I'm gonna Robin Hood the fuck out of it.
Walks in, immediately gets shot in the face.
Basically.
Okay, so a few hours pass, and loud voices in a strange tongue can be heard from the direction of the shore, along with the rattling of wood. Entering the clearing, you are met with the sight of hundreds of soldiers beginning to set up camp and unloading strange machines from their ships.
I'll have comprehend languages.
Would I
make
know this
immediate
language?
impact.
Okay, what's the first question?
He has comprehend language for him.
I have comprehend languages. I'm gonna make sure that's casted before we get into initial confrontation with them, or I start to hear their voices clearer.
Basically, it's people barking
would I
orders
know
at
that
each other.
language?
Yeah, I'm just keeping notes of that one.
And would I know about this language?
You can hear snippets of things you understand, but not a whole lot.
Would I know what species this people are?
Yes. It is exactly
They're
what you
human,
think it
aren't they?
is.
They're human. I scream out, "Oh shit, they're human!"
Nala looks
Seriously?
over. Yeah, she looks over, kind of like, with like a very serious expression, like, Maria, are you sure?
They're only speaking the language that my master said.
Arn just kind of gives this slight odd look at Maria, but kind of dismisses it as he's trying to pay attention to the orders being barked and taking mental notes.
Off in the distance, you see some soldiers point and yell some things, and then run off to the main area of the campsite. Moments later, you hear a horn sound out,
Oh, they saw us.
and the soldiers begin assembling in the clearing.
I'm
And
assuming this is about to be army versus army.
the bad guys
assuming
or the
this
good
wants
guys?
to work, the king begins to speak.
Would the king hear me scream out human?
We see the sails of the enemy
shit.
approaching.
I can hear that.
Soon now, we
Turn
will
up your
meet
sound.
them face to face. I am resolved in the midst and heat of battle to live or die amongst you all. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of need. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. Hold the line. Stay with me. And when this day of battle is ended, we will meet again in heaven or on the field of victory.
Okay, then.
A voice actor, I am not.
Voice actor or not, but hey, it's a good attempt, my man. I
Is
like
that
it.
are you using the sound? What are you using to alter your voice?
Just audio editing software.
Cool. Right.
So our army's set up to go.
Did the king hear me scream out human?
No, we're too far from the camp.
Oh, damn it! I wish.
Now you guys are trying. Now it's time for you guys to find out how I crashed roll 20.
No,
Again?
don't do it, Mike. Oh my god, Mike, you mad to do this?
There's a reason we don't have an army behind us.
Why am I over there?
Why are
Why are
we
we over here?
spread out like this?
Mostly for aesthetic.
No. That's
Also,
definitely not.
shouldn't we be like, I don't know, dealing with our own little encounter while
Wait,
we see
are
armies
they-
clash?
Are they aiming at us, or where's the battlefield?
This is the battlefield.
All right, there's just they're looking at us.
They were getting
So-
into positions in the middle of the battlefield because they noticed us, and we marched out to meet them after the king gives his speech.
Oh, goody. So these guys are not ours.
Yeah, the guys in
Where's
front of
ours?
us are opponents. You're
Wait,
gonna have
hold
to
on.
imagine the army behind us because having that army there crashed roll 20.
Okay. So the Ventures are up on the front lines. Good to know. Well, can I gather my people here? Okay, so 2 options. Let's write them down. We got the Steel Bears and what was yours, Aaron?
As far as the names?
Group
Yeah.
name.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Okay. Whoever sounds better as we're fighting. Steel Bears, let's go! No,
Yeah.
even though I don't look like a bear. You're not a bear?
No, we
Are you the
got
cub?
a mascot. And then we can have like little steel bears made.
We can design them
Roaches or
with
something.
a fursuit. How about that?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Do I need to put you back in the corner?
Yes. I'm going.
So we got some other adventures around us too, right? And the army
there's other
behind us.
groups.
Okay, cool. Because it's a little intimidating looking right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna fight literally all these guys. In fact, chunks of them are just gonna get removed at random.
Okay, cool.
Fair, fair.
Because I think there's like something like 350 guys currently on the field, other than us.
This is just meant to look cool rather than all the attacks come out. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they-
like
they
I have a
allow
set
them-
system of how they
so-
attack and all that, so
So
it's
let me
not
get this straight.
crazy.
They allow them to dock their boat, set up a campment, and then let them come on to our shores, the human race.
Yeah, we didn't bring any siege weapons. We can't destroy their ships.
Why did you bring the siege budget? They're here to destroy us.
You bring siege weapons when you're going to attack another city, not when you're defending the city.
Well, we could bring
That's
cannons.
debatable. Yeah, I feel like we brought
you
some.
can launch the trebuchets at the fucking boats while they're coming in.
Anyway, roll
Detail.
initiative.
God damn it!
The only problem.
Where's
with
the turn
destroying
check?
their
There it is.
boats
I
is
got clear
because-
initiative from the last time. Give me a second.
At least it takes them out.
Oof.
I guess it's a good thing I just cleared initiative, so you can reroll that.
Wow.
Look, you're ready.
Oh, everyone is inspired, by the way.
Woo!
Oh.
I
Our
forgot to
first
mention,
inspiration.
forgot to mention
Let it
that.
be.
Oh,
Comes out.
oh hell yeah! Oh, I know what I want to do with that thing when I'm really backed up in the fucking corner.
Wait, so like, what kind of inspiration is it? Bardic or character sheet inspiration?
Character sheet inspiration.
Oh,
won't-
nice.
Like, oh god, okay, I think, yeah. If anyone who was paying attention or saw Nala, you see her, like, looking over at the king, like, kind of impressed that he's here. She knew that he was, you know, he's
Do
usually,
you wave to him and is like, "Hi."
she's
we're
gonna
going
bonk you.
there."
But, she's like, you know how some people, like, look like, oh god, that's cool, and then, like, focus on the battle? She kind of, like, lingers a little bit, like, okay, guys, we're going to kick some ass. We got some favors to win.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel inspiration, and I'm looking at my book. I'm like, I wonder what they'll be this card today. Hey, out of curiosity, when I'm inspired, can I use the card again? The one that I know I have, the spell.
No, once you cast the spell, it basically works like wild magic. So whichever one
Alright.
you roll, it immediately goes right back into
All right.
Order.
So I can't just like use that card or
No,
or
you
try
can't
to
just
do
like
one.
get one good card and then just spam fire it. Because like I mentioned, you do have level 9 spells in this roll, so...
Yeah, I know, but I use one of the spells, shield spell, and would I write that down that I have that and I can use it again?
Like you could
If
make
I
a
use my
you could make a mental note or write it down somewhere that hey, one of these spells
yeah,
that
I
this
was
book can
there's
cast
like
is
there's
this.
room where I have to write down what that spell is, and basically
Well, since it's completely random, you just know that's one of the random effects that can come up.
yeah,
I mean,
it's like
move
the
that
300
up.
wands of magic missile. If you have read that story.
Anyway, let's get into battle.
Okay.
No battle music? Man.
No, I forgot to prepare it.
Here's why you should have Fred Bud in the server, man. People could just throw music in.
Okay, so Cal's gonna draw out his new, way too big for a normal person to carry sword. And he's running straight into the thick of it.
Rerun, Jerry. Oh, you have one over.
Do I know?
How far is that
What do you mean?
from me?
It's still
Is it like-
scale. Everything's 5 feet.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll hit. 412. So these two guys in front of Cal are just gonna get chopped clean in half.
Damn.
Cal bitch attacks at range with this sword. This thing is indiscriminate. My god, roll 20 is being so slow right now. Now he's gonna twirl around and take a second swing with that sword. Ooh, nat 20.
Is there a military guys behind us coming in and rush up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have an
just
army behind
imagine
us.
it.
I just couldn't edit it in because they crashed roll 20.
So it's just
Damn.
imagination.
So yeah, with that suave, Cal's gonna take out 3 more guys.
Damn, dude.
Cal came prepared for war, okay?
Yes.
This is what he was built for.
Pretty much. And Maria's turn.
Hold on. Do.
Surprised she's not just starting the battle with her book.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my book.
Okay, if you would, click the attack icon.
Where's the attack icon?
Should be in your text spellcasting list. Right in the middle of your page. It says Voice of the Master.
Yeah, I know. I'm having difficulties opening up my character sheet. What the fuck?
Yeah, kind of lags out a
Alright.
bit with this many people on the page.
Where is it? It's down.
Text and
Click on the Voice of the
spellcasting,
Master?
right in the middle of your character sheet.
Oh. Voice of the. That's not what I clicked for.
Oh, that's lagging out super hard, too. But yeah, we got a tail wagging. Maria is the Voice of the Master thing.
Yeah. Oh, my texture died.
Yikes.
What did I roll?
It doesn't roll for a thing, but draw your card.
Alright.
I basically just wanted to show off the gif I made of Maria tail wagging. Animation's not my best suit,
Oh,
but
God.
still adorable.
Can you throw the animation in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw it up later.
Okay,
can-
just show a card. And just
Well, we should have her holding the book next time. But that's cute.
where do you put it?
I haven't put it up yet. I'll do it after the session.
Oh,
I have to actually find it.
what did I do?
Anyway, draw your card.
I drawed it.
Well, which card is it?
It's the one with the angel-looking thing. It's I am the Magus, or Magician.
Magician.
I am a magician. Yeah, kind of like a bird-looking dude.
Huh. So once again, you reach out this book. You reach out, holding your book in your hand.
Oh wait, no, I didn't draw. I just looked at the card I drew last time.
Oh, it's still on your screen. So yeah, draw the card for this poll.
The High Priestess? Or
If these are Arcana cards, yeah.
one second, I'm gonna take a screenshot of it and send it. I'm surprised the DM can't see this.
I'm supposed to be able to, but it's not showing up for some reason.
Maybe it's lagging so bad.
No, it's the last time I'm doing this shit. Grateful little shits.
It's not every day you get to fight hundreds of people where you feel like an overpowered god.
When I have to do like an army encounter, I just make really big tokens that have big HP pools. And it's like, you beat this one's HP pool, you knocked them out.
Yeah, the way you're supposed to run big scale combat is with units. So
Is what?
you're supposed to be with units like this unit has like 20 normal fighters in it. This group
There,
has
exactly.
20 archers.
Here it
But
is.
then there's this, and it's like, oh god, no.
I wanted to make it look intimidating, but then watch people just cut swathes through people.
And yeah, that's the High Priestess, Maria.
I wish, I wish I had that one spell that sends a meteor.
We removed that one.
See,
You knew we were gonna have this problem.
But yeah, as you raise your hand, you feel the energy leave it. Your allies immediately feel bolstered, but unchanged for the moment.
oh.
Do I have to roll to see what I did?
Well, I don't think you'd be able to discern it, at least by looking.
All right. All right then. Would that be an action?
You've already burned your action for this turn by using the book.
All right. I will step behind.
Get that out the way.
Yeah. Oh, come on. There. There we go. I'm done.
Okay.
Smelly, you're up.
Actually,
Smelly.
soldiers are going to take their turn
Oh,
at the
is it my
moment.
turn?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Did you roll Beardron separately?
I did not.
Also, I was hoping that my when my character casts like her spells from the book, like her eyes glow slightly, and she gets
And
left
that will
lit on
not
the
hit.
ground. Poof. It's like a puff of smoke.
Okay, now it's
Really?
Snelly's turn.
Okay, I'm going to order. Well, I don't know what to tell Beardron to do. How far away are these peoples?
I think they're 20 feet away from you, 25 feet, somewhere.
They're 25 away.
Yeah. I'll tell Beardron to step up so he's close enough to attack, and I'm going to use my crossbow I mounted on Beardron.
Does
Okay,
do you get any
here you go.
effects from it?
Just so you can see the map.
Oh, Oh, nice. I get a visual. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I start picking out. I'll just start with the Actually, I'm gonna aim for like the second row, and then I'll have Bear John like uh aiming for someone in the front row, and I'll aim for people behind the front.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
So roll to hit with advantage because of your elevated position. I forgot I have to roll her.
We should get, yeah, we should get a dice rolling bot in Discord. I could just type out.
I think there was a dice rolling bot in here.
I don't know how to do bots in Discord, but I know it. I know it's a thing.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That's
Bless you.
yeah.
Okay,
Jeez.
27 will definitely
Goodness.
hit.
The problem is, I'm known to sneeze at least 20 times.
Oh my goodness!
It hurt.
Hell?
Don't get it right the first time.
What the fuck? It just errored out when I tried to do the damage for that.
My dude, I think this map's actually killing the roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reload.
Crazy.
You know what? Let's see if the actual dice roller just wants to roll it.
Let me try. It's the same thing. Oh god. It's done. It's dead. Christ almighty.
Oh, that one let me roll.
There you go.
So yeah, you're gonna plug a guy.
That's adorable! I clicked it off and went to another page and I saw it.
What happened?
I'm saving that.
Go for it.
That's so adorable!
So since Beardron didn't get his own initiative, are you just gonna have him go?
Yeah, I'm just going off yours.
Okay.
Which attack did you want him to use? The mace or the dart?
I told him I want him to move up and use his mace face on the front row, and he has a 10-foot reach with that.
Yeah. That'll hit.
There we
Nope,
go.
still doing
I
it.
put it in art.
I think I may have given Roll20 cancer.
Oof.
After I get done rolling this, I'll... Okay, so he's gonna take out a few people of his own.
So Micah, the army got like an initiative. That's why they went before Snow.
Yeah, he probably has it written
Somewhat.
down somewhere.
Yeah.
The army having initiatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we can see it.
If you give me a moment while I cull this down a bit so it stops murdering itself. Yeah, that ought to be better.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I can actually do stuff again. Okay. Soldiers are gonna get a chance to attack. It's weird that it ran the soldiers attack, but not Snellies though.
Because it's an army, they get multiple. That makes sense, to be honest.
Don't forget to move Beardron forward.
I did.
Yeah, let me,
Oh,
You guys mind if I
I'm
keep
looking
updating
at
her?
the dang picture, like it's gonna move. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
No, so if we did a group chat, we could do a share screen, but here's an update.
Thank you.
Oh,
They also
also,
chopped off the back end of them. It was too many
I
armies.
copied the GIF and put it in the art for you guys.
Alright.
Okay.
These are humans, right?
So that attack will miss Spirit Run.
Like, why are you attacking us?
On to Aron's turn.
I don't want to hurt the human race.
Alright.
Could we like
Someone
keep
puts-
one of them alive?
What is your obsession with giving people mercy?
That's gonna get you killed, doof.
Just
Or
find the
worse.
scrawniest one of the group.
Basically, I'm shooting it out like this. I can.
Which
Generate
direction are you
creates a group
firing
of
that
8.
in?
Do you see the
No,
ruler?
when you like to run up, and when you get your turn, you'll run up, and I'm gonna like run up next to you and just use my Thunderwave.
I get the general idea.
Yeah, so basically, it's gonna get like these 8 guys right around here. Go miss this one though, sadly.
Is the king impressed that we're just wrecking these guys?
He's focused on his own side of the battle at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me...
No, are you going to use your flame attack?
Yeah.
Your
Wait, what?
Is it my turn? Well,
No,
don't worry about
was-
it.
Nah, he's just probably rolling either their deck saves or something.
I
They're
get to
actually
see the
going to
king
make the
using
deck
his breath
save.
weapon. Wait, what's the fucking point of them coming into our nation to fucking try to kill us?
Cause they're humans.
So they're taking half damage. Okay.
The humans want equal rights.
So
They can stay on their own fucking land.
your bird,
Yeah,
you basically
like no
run
point-
into this group of dudes and just cast out flames upon this large general group of them, and it just seems to be kind of rolling around their plate mail, scorching the living
Ew.
hell out of it.
I look.
They
away
are
and-
visibly damaged, but they are still standing.
Alright.
Oh,
If I were
yeah.
to attack them, would I be able to kill more than 2 if I get that hit in? Because they're all basically super low health.
Depends on what weapon you're using.
What would you say would hurt more of them? Longsword or Warhammer?
Probably the Warhammer.
Alright. I'll have Musket provide me the help action. And 26 for 14.
Yeah.
I'm going in for all the ones that I just damaged, basically. So I could actually take a step in one more if I need to.
Basically, you're gonna take out this group of dudes here.
Sweet.
Just send them careening into their allies.
If they're careening backwards, I'll actually take a. Let's
No,
do one of those.
They
Let's
fell
stand-
back into their allies, the group behind
Yeah,
them.
let's stand shoulder to shoulder with our big man right here.
Well, shoulder to hip, but okay.
Art is decently tall. How tall is he, by the way? Actually.
Cal's 7 feet even when he's in his larger form.
Yeah, Oren's 6'1", so I mean shorter, but not
Yeah.
at the hip.
You're about a head shorter
Out
than
of
Cal.
curiosity,
Yeah, about a head shorter.
does Cal and the robot do it like it? Do these people have to worry about intimidation?
I don't have a feat for that yet, but
Well, they
I think
see a
I-
fucking Warforged just came out of nowhere and just wrecked some dudes, and then another.
I mean, I could attempt to
nowhere.
be intimidating. I mean, I just killed like what was it, 5 of their guys and 2 swings of my sword.
Do they like? Do some of them like start like retreating or getting the fuck out of Dodge?
They will. You'll tell
They're here
us
for
if
a
it's.
war, man.
You'll tell us.
It's Nala's turn, by the way.
We haven't gone through our first round yet, so
Exactly.
She's
Yeah,
going
they're not
to...
gonna shit their pants and run away in the span of 6 seconds, okay?
Oh, I've seen armies like I've seen some armies that basically shot themselves and ran away like a bat of hell.
Usually when a dragon shows up, otherwise.
Dragon pops out of nowhere. It's like, yup, is up, bitches.
Fucking Maria had to call me out. I was gonna act all cool and shit, but whatever. She is going to use her she's gonna roar and breathe out her fire line.
Yeah, her breath
And
weapon.
yep.
Surprise.
And what's that again? Okay, they have to
Yeah,
save a
it's
dex.
5x30 with a dex save.
I
Oh,
always
it's a
forget
5
to
by? You can get like 6 of them.
5x30. So it's a straight line, 5 feet.
5 feet wide, 30 feet long.
Something like that.
Fuck.
Good.
I always forget I never put the damage down for some reason. Give me a second.
Yours is at 3d6. Is your level 5?
Who is it?
3d6?
Uh, I like blanked out. I'm like, what am I looking for?
Breath weapon.
What's the
Breath
save?
weapon, right?
What's the save they gotta make?
Dex.
It's a dex save.
No, I know. What's the number they have to meet?
Oh, it's 8 plus my con plus proficiency. So 8 plus 10 plus proficiency. 13.
Yeah, that 2 says they're not dodging.
You probably... yeah. Okay, so... Let me... No. Damage... No, the damage increases at 6th level.
Yeah,
That's 6.
almost there.
Yeah. Right? This is
You
just...
think it increased like a cantrip, but alright.
Alright.
More reasons that I'm
Roll
like,
your
giving the
damage.
Dragonborn some buffs.
God damn.
Yeah, again, your fire is just gonna kind of wreath around their armor, damaging them, but not completely.
Well, good. She's gonna action
Taking 'em
surge
out.
and get in there.
Okay, so you get 2 attacks from here. That'll hit. That'll also hit.
The 15 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then she's going to do...
Give me a sec while I remove some guys from the map here.
She... Oh, wait, oh. Oh, shit. Never mind.
That's why I told you, just give me a second.
Yeah, she's going to... Oh, wait, hold on. You think, Maria can hear me from over here?
It'd be on the edge of her audible region.
Oh,
So.
she's gonna yell to Maria to scoot up. And I'm using maneuvering attack. So Maria can move 15 feet closer to us. Or half her speed, which I think is 15.
Yeah, I think so.
Right
Even
here.
if it was 25, it'd still be rounded.
Well, you can move anywhere that's 15 feet from us. So if you want to run away, you can do that. But, you know, just to get you closer to us so we
Don't
get...
want to be a stereotype up in here.
There.
There you go. Okay. And that's me.
Get over here.
So I know that was a concern of music, so I'm just gonna share what I'm listening to while we're fighting.
Hey, that works.
Oh, I love that song.
Okay, you hear the rumble of machinery off in the distance as I roll some things. Oof.
Whoa.
The hell is that?
What is what?
What
Me
is what?
rolling that? Yeah, that's percentile.
Whoa.
142%. That's a lot of percent.
No, I rolled percentile 3 times.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Why do you have to roll it 3 times?
It's for like attacks and stuff, probably from both sides.
Not quite.
Oh boy.
Did we take that much damage?
No, hell no.
Oh, no.
That wiped the whole party right now. No.
Yeah.
I was rolling percentile. Let me zoom out on my screen over here. Okay. So, as you guys are fighting these guys, off in the distance you hear these loud creaks of machinery moving into action. As
They have war bolters?
let me describe things. As a big old boulder lands about right there.
Ow. Well, good thing I got the hell out of the way.
Oh, jeez. You're welcome.
Aaron, Cal, and Maria are rolling dex saves.
Oh shit.
What was it?
Dex.
Okay.
So, quick question, where did the ball? I had to step away.
Like right here.
Ah,
Yeah.
that shit. Oh god, that's a big AoE.
Well, that's a splash on these boulders.
Alright.
Question. Now I know there's some things that cannot be seen. So is there more armies behind or more people behind this line?
There was, but I had to remove them because
Okay.
it was slowing everything down and making a mess of Roll20.
Yeah.
So how many dudes are in the line behind it?
Roughly double what you can say.
So just for visual effects, you said double.
So literally what I had earlier.
I didn't see what you had earlier.
It's in the chat, general.
General. What?
It's the first image that I showed
Oh
for Snelly.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Why are we running into this?
For...
Where's the army behind?
It's bad.
Yeah, they're gonna come up, like, you know.
They're here, I just couldn't put them in because it crashed Roll20.
Yeah, that's why he's only rolling like one attack per person that's next to him, because it's assumed that the rest of the squares have other army people.
Maria takes 4 damage, the rest of us take half. Well, the rest of us that had to roll saves, rather.
Oh,
Alright.
I failed my save? What?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Just a little bit of debris and Aaron looks a bit upsetty spaghetti.
Okay.
Ow.
Kel's gonna mist walk away from the party because he's about to do something he might regret.
WTF?
Dude, this is fair. Honestly, Aaron and him had a similar idea of, you know what, fucking tear 2 giant lines in this army. Guys in the middle gonna be like, uh-oh.
Kel's gonna spend one of his shroud points to drop his cloaking mist around him. And now, if I can find my paint tool. Yeah.
So Arn and Baron with me.
Yeah, Aaron can join you. He's probably gonna throw a spell over,
roughly
the other
this
side, but
area
you're not
is
fighting
now
with
completely
left
enshrouded in mist.
Oof.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "You're with me, right?"
Okay. Let me check.
It's actually 30-foot radius, but
You can put an aura and have aura visibility on.
yeah. Well, it doesn't center on me is the thing. It just centers on where I was standing when I used it.
Ah.
That burns. Does that burn in action, actually? Yes, it is. So I do not get to take an attack this turn. So that's the end of Cal's turn. I only get extra attack if I actually declare an attack.
Out of curiosity, do you guys still get the boost?
We're unaware of
What?
what the boost was still.
You don't know what the boost does?
Yeah. We just feel
So we
slightly empowered, and we have no idea why or what it did. But the feeling has since faded since the battle started.
Really? It was like a one-time thing?
It's probably a heal.
Out of character, it was indeed a heal.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Happened to land on mass healing word.
This is why you save that.
Well, he's got 22 different effects that his book can do. So...
True polymorph voice.
That might be a thing for the other book.
Oh god.
Anyway, still in the middle of a war. It is Maria's turn.
Right. Well, that was a waste.
It's probably going to be her last turn, because she's got to go to the other session soon.
Right, I will run up, sit next to, the side, and then I will cast the ultimate power of, Thunderwave.
You're not gonna take another step up to get more people? As I think,
Wait,
is
you're
Red
gonna run
Squiggle
up to
more
Nala?
army?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I meant.
You're gonna run up. You said you're gonna run up next to Nala and cast it?
I won't
He's
hit
lucky
you.
he can do a
It's-
flag
it's-
shape.
it's
It
aiming-
can be a box
it's-
in front of him.
Yeah, it's a box in front.
Well, let's see if they make these constitution saves real quick. That's a positive.
Oof.
So is that half damage on save, or...
1 second.
I know they don't get pushed back by it if they save, but I don't know how it affects damage.
1 second.
Yes, half damage. So yeah, these guys act like are basically reacting like you just sent a decently powerful wind at them. There's like, the fuck is this sound?
Ow, my ears!
I have a song for it. But, I don't want to get it up and running.
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn,
Yeah.
and you're probably gonna take off to go to your other session.
Nala, would you like to take control of my character?
Sure.
Awesome. You will have to give rights to him.
Yeah, give it a sec.
Let me see if my... Yeah, there it is. Alright. I have to go see my DM.
Okay, she should not be in your journal.
Okay.
Okay, it is Snelly's turn.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna continue like the same pattern of attack where I have Beardron attack the ones closest to him, and then I'll attack the ones behind that.
Okay. So Beardron's gonna move forward into melee range with you on his back. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, I just realized you never had a Kingman make his attacks or anything.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
what
a
a-
reason for that.
No. Note
Oh.
taken. Oh my god, here we go.
It's not rolling his attack still. What the hell?
This is why I threw magic. I'm like, oh god, no.
Okay, just roll it manually then. What was was that? Okay. Okay, so he's gonna slam into some of these guys. Not doing a ridiculous amount of damage. And Snelly's gonna fire her crossbow into the cheap seats.
My DM bolted.
Do I
I'm
now?
Bolt.
I'm waiting for my other DM to get back in the call. He's the only one in there.
God damn, this roller just really does not like Snelly's characters.
What happened?
Snolly doesn't like fighting
What did
armies.
you do? What did you do?
For some reason, it keeps erroring out every time I go to make a roll. So I have to make
You
it
just
manually.
don't want me to participate. I understand.
Oh, it's that gift. The one with the crossbow.
Okay, you're gonna take out a guy that Baradroni just hit with that sweeping attack.
Out of curiosity, does my dagger have that a gift to it?
It does not.
Oh.
Okay, Baradron's about to take a lot of hits.
That's what he's here for.
Oh my god. I might have a Snelly in if we somehow survive this. I will pay for the next enchantment. I actually have something I would like to try.
Okay.
Jesus fuck, where'd these
I'm gonna make
soldiers'
a
hits
special
go?
item. I give the information later.
Only one of them's gonna hit her.
Alright.
Baradron.
My DM has finally arrived. See you guys.
Later.
Yeah.
Well, we can't run all soldiers' attacks either. The hell. At least it's just a solid D10, so. Ooh. It's gonna hit Bear for 1. It's Arn's turn next one while I'm doing this.
Alright. Already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a shatter over here. And I drew a white box for the area effect for it.
Okay. Throw that up. Con save. That'll pass. They're passing every fucking save. What's the result on a fail? Or their success, rather? Alright, just half. And I believe there's an extra effect to shatter.
A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. So pretty much nothing
Yeah,
relevant
nothing.
here.
Okay, so these guys are obviously set aback by getting attacked by sound. That was pretty weird.
We just hear like crackling sound from above them. And it's like, ow, what the fuck?
More or less.
Have foreign move here. Take a swing at him with the warhammer again. Must get advantage.
That'll hit.
Ah,
I'm gonna
the
take
bastard.
those guys out.
No, sorry. My friend is. I didn't get the the pre-order of the new Shadowbringers expansion, and my friend did, so I'm trying to avoid listening to the cutscenes. Fortunately, it's in Japanese, so it's not like too spoilerish. But one of the baddies came up on screen. I'm like, oh, the son of a bitch.
Okay, on to Nala's turn.
All right. And keep close, guys. And I say that, and then we're gonna get separated. I'm scrolling. She's gonna step up and smacky smacks.
That'll hit.
Both?
Yep. So yeah, and you're just hacking and slashing at everyone who's not on our side. Managed
Okay.
to slaughter 2 more guys in front of you.
Yeah, she's in full fight mode. The look that Aaron saw last night is exactly what she has on right now.
That he can totally
Oh,
see
boy.
from behind you and 10 feet away.
He could sense it. He knows.
Just
I can sense it, I can
that
probably-
battle aura.
It's like, oh, well,
Shit. I keep dying. I can't use any of my shits. But okay. So are we doing anything? Are you gonna chip off some of these sooner or later?
Yeah, they have their own rules that they're doing. I just
I got a character, we might not literally want to go through all these as it's getting kind of late, and also it's cool, but it'll take forever to get through all the mobs.
yeah, I didn't literally plan for you to fight 350 dudes. Like, that would be straight ridiculous. They'd be like devoted an entire session just to this battle. And we might spill over.
Mm-hmm.
But
I told some people that I'd be good at 9:30, and yeah, the assumption was we wouldn't run for more than 4 hours and a half.
Whoops.
okay, so I assume that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, because they keep dying. I can't use any of my maneuvers. So,
Okay.
not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Oof. Big oof. They're gonna take out a bunch of their own guys.
Wow. They were not expecting the force to get unnerved a little bit.
Just take out that entire section of guys right there. Off to the right of us.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I said, these catapults have a lot of splash. Okay, Kel's character sheet up top. Okay. Cal's going swinging with his big new sword again. Nat 20. Like, seriously, I've swung the sword 3 times. 2 of them were nat 20s.
So you get some of it.
I gotta zoom in for slaughter. It wants to work for 2 seconds. Jeez. And Kel's gonna move forward slightly, and he's gonna fire catapult directly to his right. Fucking dodge that.
Nice.
Holy shit, they didn't.
That might actually chip some of these guys too, because they're low health. It's a big cannonball.
Kapow!
Not to mention the ball travels to 90 feet before, unless it
Oh
hits
my
an
God.
immovable object.
Oof.
So this whole row of dudes here, why did it select the whole group? I want this line of dudes. Fuck it. There we go. Roll 20 being a pain in my ass today. That's Cal's turn. On to Maria.
Alright. Maria fucking has nothing. She is the ultimate support. Oh, I forgot about this one. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's good to remember.
Army will have taken out that about that much.
Sorry, I forgot to look over her shit. She's just going to... Seriously, like... Okay. She's gonna go and Thunderwave again. What's the range on that again? Thunderwave.
15-foot box, as long as you're... So you can move one up more.
Well, I don't want to move her up one more.
Yeah.
She's a little squishy. Unless I can argue that her vicious mockery can affect more than one person.
In this type of battle, it probably could.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that then.
Okay, who are you trying?
Just the people in front here.
Just general vicinity.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
They hear this little kobold speaking human going blah 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 blah.
And they're gonna make the save.
Seven mucking. Oh man. Might as well have gone fucking. Do you think they would have low
For the
wisdom?
most part, these soldiers are rolling extremely high, which is weird considering they literally have 10 in every stat.
I was about to say.
They're as average as you can get.
I'm gonna be selfish and give Arn bardic inspiration.
Hey, thanks.
She hasn't used it at all. And then she's gonna step back. Okay, she's done.
Okay, on to Snelly. Rinse and repeat, I assume?
Yeah, it's working, so why not?
Right?
That's not the sheet I meant to open. That'll definitely hit. But will it roll properly? Nope. Well, let me try something real quick.
It might be you have a picture in the attack and like it's just breaking the attack because
It's just probably killing. It's just like
the macro is just not right.
Oh, there we go. I figured it out.
Yeah.
It was the macro being weird. Well, not that specific one, but yeah. So that I figured out why it was fucking up and being stupid. But Bear's gonna take out the group of people surrounding him. Just mostly user error. Now that I figured out what it was. And Snelly's gonna fire that crossbow into nearest torso. That'll hit. And that'll kill.
When they actually out here strolling up in studded leather like it's a good idea.
Well, they didn't really know what they were up against, so...
It's like studded leather, no shield. We're prepared, boys. Oh,
On to Aaron.
So all the red is more people, yeah?
For the moment, yeah.
For the moment. Well, what?
Probably end up just excluding them at some point.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm probably just gonna... Seeing that Nala's having a bit of like a battle-hungry frenzy and Arin's kind of enjoying himself as well, Oh, we're just getting rid of all of that? Alright.
Yeah, it's just kind of bugging me at the moment.
Excuse me, princess.
Alright, there we go.
I just get rid of them all. Alright. Actually, I may just remove this box real quick then. It's not the best option for me now. Actually, yeah, I could put it over there, so... There you go. These guys shatter. Scroll down.
Another con save. That's a nat one.
Christmas.
Okay, so you're gonna watch on as basically everyone in that box begins to scream out in terror as their armor begins to crush in upon them.
Is there what?
Armor begins to crush in upon them.
Oh.
He basically shattered
Yeah.
their armor with them in it.
Yeah. And basically with that same kind of battle grin that you got when Nala, you see Arin going in, and he's just kind of screaming, "For glory!" As I'm gonna do another attack with advantage.
For the Horde.
For the... Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it will also hit. Where are you in that there?
Fucking you smashed like 2 people's head in one swing. Fucking happened in there.
2 or 3 because I got like a 15 just... Yeet!
It's 3. Okay, on to Nala.
She responds with a battle roar and charges in at whatever little other people I can't see.
There's
And-
some on the far side of Bear Draw, and there's some over towards the giant mist cloud.
He got rid of the red line. He's
I
like,
know.
nah.
But I don't know.
You can attack
she-
these guys.
Yeah, I know, but I assumed that there was more people back here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna like do the thing where we just tear a fucking line straight through them and we just start going at them through the middle, you know?
Yeah, that's
But-
what I was thinking, but, you know.
That's why I was like,
details
well, I
over.
can't put the square there now. Oops.
And, 1, 2.
First one misses, second one hits.
Sweet. Ugh, that's the worst roll I've had yet. She trips over a body.
So yeah, all the corpses and blood that's just around you, you finally bring down that sword a little off balance and cleave into these guys' armor a little bit, but you're not gonna be able to kill him with this hit. Here we go, rolling percentiles again.
I do suggest, since Snelly's leaving, and John has to go, that we pause right here.
Yeah.
Give
So,
it all of 2 seconds because we're about to lose a big chunk of the army right here.
oh boy.
Whose army? Our army?
Their army. I'm not even tallying our armies count at this point. Also, can't math right now.
How about you?
Get out of my way,
Math.
dice roller.
I think it's just us up here. Totally.
Yeah, we're on our last group of dudes at the moment. Let's see how many of them Cal could take out this turn. Ouch.
Damn, that's the lowest you've rolled.
Yeah.
Fatigue is setting in.
Oh my god, you know what I just realized?
What?
Imagine saving face didn't have a max bonus. And you're in an army fight.
That one will hit. Yeah.
The actual
I think you get a
conqueror.
max of like 5 allies. You'd be literally adding hundreds to your rolls.
Yeah, it's anything. Hold on, what's the radius? This,
I think it's 30.
fucking 30? Yeah.
So yeah, you'd be adding something like 40 to your rolls.
Yeah, 6.
Oof. Probably gonna delete my circle. But...
So it'd literally be 35 added on to anything. No.
Taking out those guys, Cal's gonna drop his mist. He'd just be standing in a mountain of corpses drenched in blood.
Hell yeah.
And you know what, I'll roll intimidation on that.
Oh, now we get to roll intimidation.
Should me and Nala roll intimidation for our screams of battle
Sure.
roars?
Yes. With advantage since we're both screaming.
I'll give
do separate
advantage to
rolls.
Nala since she's the one doing the dragon.
You probably have more intimidation than I do, though.
I have a +2 mod.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then intimidation's me. Here we go. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so after seeing so many of their guys just get cut down in the span of all of 12 seconds, we've
And an
completely
angry dragonborn.
we've just completely demoralized their army. They're no longer... They've lost the will to fight at this point and begin retreating towards their ships.
Get him!
Yeah, no, right?
Oh,
when
you
Nala
think
and
you can
Arn
go
are on
now?
the same... Hello.
Pick off a few as they flee.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like once they're out of Arn's range, she's gonna start fucking throwing firebolts at them.
She's pulling out her longbow. She's dropping her sword and shield. She's
Oh
going.
hell yeah! So, or it's gonna say if you get the people running away, I'm gonna try and hit the boats, and he's gonna start shooting fucking thunder damage, like sound wave.
Do you even have
fireball.
anything that could reach the ships?
Not
without
from here, but if
running
they're
up?
running, you know we're running.
But yeah, you're just gonna plug some random guy in the shoulder as he's running away with that bow.
Fucking.
We're gonna send some of our ranged shots downrange towards the ship there, towards the ships. They're just completely leaving behind their siege machinery. They're just trying to get away as fast as possible.
Yeah, to be honest, like I'm just fucking like how many firebolts and longbow shots can we actually throw at them?
How
With
much
them trying to
ammo
run.
do you have?
Oh, I got a 20. Let's go. Okay, let's see. 6, really? Here we go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm just gonna assume
9,
you're doing this
10,
for flavor because
11,
it doesn't really have
12.
any.
Huh?
I assume you're just doing this for flavor because it doesn't have any real effect on the outcome.
Yes.
Yeah, this is just to see how actually messed up they go. So I want to see if I can try to
Yeah, just
bust
see
some of
how
their
badly
boats
you
with
messed
this
up your
shit.
rolls during that combat earlier.
And
Yeah.
assuming these are all thunder damage, and I'm basically shooting holes into their boats.
Damn.
So wait, you're shooting holes into their boat, and you want to change it off fire damage?
Well, because if I shoot him with thunder, okay, so I'm probably shooting mixtures, fire to start setting them on fire, and thunder to just blast big fucking holes so they start to sink.
You're just making all types of noise, terrifying the people on board.
It's a rainbow of magic. It's the same cantrip.
Yeah.
People are like, oh my fucking god, what is this shit?
Just a cacophony of malarkey coming at them. All out of one guy.
One of these firebolts was actually radiant damage, just pegged one of the fucking dudes in the head.
We'll have that be the nat 20.
It's one of their commanders, just.
But yeah, they're just fleeing in terror. At this point.
Just 20 to his head.
At this point, we'll end this session. That's the end of the tale for now. Join us again next time to see how this story unfolds.